Welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott. And greetings, blessings, salutations, and love once again. Welcome back to Chats with Jack. I am Jack Talcott, and the topic today, I'm excited about the community of today. I'm excited about the energies of today. I'm truly excited about. Blessings to all of you stopping in. Welcome back, be say. And I recognized Philly guy was here yesterday too, and some of the returning folks. Thank you for the growth. There's been some growth, and I hope to grow the community, and I think we have developed kind of a fun community here with the Talcottian adventure and Chats with Jack. Sometimes Jack gets a little preachy, sometimes I'm a little rough around the edges, and I get downright insulting in the opinions of many. So for those of you who are part of the live stream and this adventure, whether it's just a number in the background or adding to the data, the growth in the subscribers, the growth in the shares and the likes, if that's part of you, man, thank you. This life is a trip. Hey, and that is what I encourage. Allow your mind to kind of expand and wonder. Don't get so caught up on the words I choose, because hell, the conversation can go everywhere. So if you get lost in what I'm saying, just pause and it'll come back. I'll change topics pretty quick, probably, or I'll get to the point eventually. And we are live from the fireplace at Talcott Manor. Still, so far, this is truth. So here, let me jump into a couple things. I'll drop the link and we'll open it up. We'll see where the afternoon goes. Oh yeah, before I do, part of this real life adventure of me in the social media realm here online that you're a part of, praise God, thank you. There's a lot going on right now. Zetetic, I'll promote. You're welcome to stick around or go check it out. But Zetetic Warrior streaming right now. Paul Unslaved over on Proper Instruction Motivates People. He's going. I wouldn't be surprised if there's others going on today as well. But praise be. This is the schedule I chose for myself. And so rather than visiting them, I'm here with me. And praise God. So here, today's Tal quote. Having some fun and sharing some observations. The truth is we're all doing the best we can, but the scary reality is we can do better. We can always do better, because better is always there. It's always available. What I found for myself to heal my inner triggers and my inner insecurities, the stuff that I carried around with me, to heal beyond those, it required me to unite me, my will, my awareness, my consciousness. I had to unite me with honesty and compassion. Because uniting with honesty and compassion, it is the first step towards healing, not only the individual self, but the greater self, which includes every one of our relationships. Beyond the duality of the world, this light and dark, masculine, feminine, alive and dead, beyond the duality in the world, it is the singular expression of life that we share. And surrender. Surrender your worries, surrender your problems, surrender your judgment, surrender the past to invite the Holy Spirit, the wholeness, the fullness of the Holy Spirit to guide you through the challenges you might face. And sincerely, that's what I truly believe is the message of the Christ, of the Buddhas, of the way. It's to be at peace and to even celebrate, truly celebrate. Chuck in Tennessee, a member for 12 months, man. Regular continuing contributions to my prosperity, my funding of this. Chuck, thank you. We've had our disagreements, but in the end, what shows is what we share with each other. And hey, you know what? Let me drop the link. I got a good page of notes here, some ideas regarding the topic, embracing non-duality and unity. For those who wish to join, please, you are welcome, and I will pin that link. First, let me start. There's, as I mentioned in the description, is a few different videos. The first one was actually the inspiration for the topic today. I've been toying with some of his words. This video from Sat Yoga Institute and the wisdom of Shunyamurti. He explains things very well. And this, if I remember right, I'll just play a brief moment of this so that you have an idea of what I'm referring to, the idea regarding non-duality. Beyond non-duality is the unity, the oneness, the wholeness, the completeness. There's no war, there's no division in the unity, and the unity is non-duality. So I'll share just a little bit of this, and like I mentioned, I dropped the link and it's in the description.
The principle of non-duality is the core of the teaching. Not just the teaching of Sat Yoga, it's the core of every authentic spiritual tradition. What Sat Yoga has added onto it that wasn't present in the ancient traditions is the structure of the modern and the postmodern ego, and the integration of physics and complexity theory and chaos theory and modern sciences in general to help understand the nature of consciousness in ways that were not available to the ancient sutra writers, and to explain the context of the fact that we are at the end of Kali Yuga, so that one is no longer confused about why are things so bad, and can it really be that we're heading toward a global nuclear war, and to be able to help bring that into a context in which there's no fear, but one understands the urgency of preparation for what is happening on the phenomenal plane and for the urgency of liberation.
I think that's a good place to pause. I'm probably pausing it right where he drops another gem of wisdom, but some of what he's talking about, the Sat Yoga Institute, that is this channel, and what they're sharing, as I understand, it makes sense. At the time of Jesus, the Buddhas, the ancient wisdom in the in the caves and the temples, we didn't have collectively the language and vocabulary of like some of the Jungian theories. They're more commonly accepted, or at least recognized, as the idea that within us there's layers of consciousness, there's different archetypes and energies of of consciousness that will move us. So layers of consciousness is actually one of the things I wanted to get into as well. But it starts with the idea of non-duality, surrendering the battles to accept that which is, and that which is the way. Now, to follow the way of Jesus is you walk the way of your life with love. And it comes back to the unifying forces of love, unifying, bringing the wholeness of the experience, realizing the body is a vessel, but it's only an instrument for the purposes of experiencing the experience. So become the experiencer who gets to enjoy the body and who gets to enjoy what the body feels and does in the experience. I hope that makes sense. Say a prayer for anyone suffering and grace for anyone not. Those are beautiful words, and thank you for the contribution. This idea of weight brings up another topic I wanted to discuss. Finding the peace and the presence in the present moment of being. That's where you can embrace your wholeness, and in a sense of wholeness. If you can tell in your mind and your heart, I am whole, I am complete, I am enough, I like me, I love me, I love being me, I love being with me, I love what is potential and what is available through me. If you can bring your mind and heart into that state of being, you're entering into the heavenly realms without worries, without battles, without pains. And that is the kingdom of heaven that's been given to you and me to share. The eternal moment of the present is ours to do with what we wish. God's goodness and God's glory, it's for us to discover individually. But each of us is an unfolding and a development of consciousness in the enlightenment and development of the universe, the universal consciousness. We can only know the human consciousness through our language, our ability to communicate. But what is this consciousness? That's a question that's been asked and discussed for a long, long time. Hey, before I move on, let me just address real briefly. Other links in the description is local church for me geographically, but the young pastor, he's inspiring. So I didn't venture out. I took advantage of the technology and tuned into this sermon today. His messages were, regarding anger. It's another one of the things I hope to discuss is how anger actually diminishes our consciousness, diminishes our access to intelligent thought. Anger disrupts. So if you haven't been to church or you're looking for a little inspiration, this young man, the link's in the description, and here I'll drop it in the chat as well. Those two are in the link, and then the third one in the link is this park bench project park bench from Mastering Alchemy. I found this channel through the book, through a book, Mastering Alchemy, or something along those lines. And I believe this is the author who host some conversations and live streams. So I do encourage you, check it out and see what you think. What I experienced with him, what he shares is mental exercise. It's kind of a guided a guided thought process or a guided meditation, you might consider, because that's what a guided meditation is you take your mind on a trip through someone else, man. Someone else guides your mind into a trip and you discover different perspectives, different ideas. So I tuned into this video earlier today, and these were wonderful exercises that I felt. I felt they were wonderful exercises, and I intend to incorporate some of the practices into my own life a little bit more. It comes down to the idea of controlling your mind, bringing your mind and your heart together, without the clutter and chaos of worry and fear, resentment, guilt, shame. All of those darken our spirit, our energy. And we are, each of us, energetic bodies of wisdom and potential, just as everything else in the world. It all comes down to, what do we do with the space? What do we do with the time that we have, right? Because every moment of every day, we're given the same number of moments, each of us. Whether we're succeeding or failing, we've got the same number of hours, minutes each day as everyone else. That can be humbling. That could be humbling, because there's people who really take advantage of their time. They're living out blessings and adventures. They're conquering organizations and different lands. There's people living out the lives of their dreams. Some people, many are living nightmares each day. Each day, the variety of experiences that are being participated in, the variety of experiences being shared at different locations around the world right now, here today. If you allow your mind to expand beyond your own, you don't know what you can find. You might find the heavenly realms. That's what I did. I allowed my mind to escape the limits of my little life. And I had to admit, I had to humble myself and realize I've been living small. The only thing I achieved was local union president and longtime federal employee. That was all I accomplished. Compared to others, it wasn't so bad. I mean, the fact is, in my bloodline, and see, I met my father when I was 15. And when I met him, he was just turning his life around. He had just moved in off of the streets. He'd been living on the streets, homeless, as an addict and an alcoholic. And so he was staying in a halfway home, if I remember right, the year that I met him. So in my mind, I was doing pretty damn good compared to my folks. I thought I was doing great, man. Not as a kid, but as a foolish adult. As a longtime postal employee, dedicated to the job, dedicated to the labor organization, the American Postal Workers Union. I was involved with many different committees, many different aspects in the union and at work, especially in the safety arena. And it turned out my mother's profession, she's a safety and environmental engineer. She's brilliant and well educated in that field. So I bring that up because I had a lot of opportunities that helped me develop in the field that I was growing in. And I thought I was doing good, despite my patterns of alcoholism. I paid my debts, I wasn't violating any laws, I wasn't hurting anybody, and I had comfortable surroundings. I had the joy of freedom, weekends off. Took me a long time at the Postal Service to finally be able to get weekends off. And a day job, holy cows, took me over a decade. But things are changing. And the complaints of one, like the thumbnail of yesterday was, right? The job that some of us hate going to, it was a choice we made, and it's a job that maybe others would be thrilled to have. And I admit, as a postal employee, I was compensated well, um, compared to the actual work that I was doing. But in the greater scope of society, yeah, it wasn't a fair exchange. But hey, I'm kind of getting off on tangents. Let me get back to the topic here. Some of the ideas that I found helpful, gave me comfort in myself. The idea of embracing non-duality, uniting, bringing the mind, consciousness, the layers of consciousness. Within each of us, we know there's a mind, right? We know the brain is where the mind activity is located, and yet we know the mind is divided. But there's not just the mind, in the head, there's the mind of the heart. And there's data and sciences showing this. The Heart Math Institute, Dr. Joe Dispenza, they talk more credibly on this topic than me, but there's a mind in the heart. And if you recognize in yourself, this, man, that there's a wisdom and the heart kind of leads, but you also know there's like a wisdom to your gut. Your gut will tell you, your gut instincts, kind of let you know solid, not solid. So there's like intelligence throughout your body. It's not just the mind. So you could almost consider that your entire body is a mind. Your entire body, genetically, it's the memory of ancestors. And within each of us, we have these ancient memories, the lizard brain, the primordial brain. It's just survivals, reactions, right? Fight or flight, run away, faint. So within us, there's these layers of consciousness. And if you look at your body, it's the entire mind of you. It can control you. Your bladder and your bowels, it can change your schedule, right? You'll often have to deviate because of intelligence within you. It gets a little overpowering. Our hunger can consume us. Our lust can consume us. We can easily be consumed by the subconscious that's within us. It's not necessarily cognized or processed in the mind, but there's impulses, instincts, there's subconscious intelligence that's within you, within me. It's what beats our heart at a rhythm. It's what breathes us, right, to into being. So we've got a subconscious within us that is, it has far more memory of you than you're aware of. I know I possess a lot more than what I can just remember. Details fade away and all of this stuff, but genetically, memories are passed down to us. We start developing even in the womb. During gestation, I think is the right word, but in the growth within the mother, our minds and energies are being formed chemically and energetically. So we are memories walking around each day, creating and experiencing new memories with imagination, right? And it's in the mind that we imagine, we remember. That's where the processing happens. But if you allow yourself to be still, and I promote this exercise, right? As long as you're safe and not doing something, recognize the stillness of your mind when it's not cluttered. See, that's the whole practice of meditation, is to consciously bring your mind into the state of stillness with focus and intention. And it doesn't always stay still, but with the practice of bringing your mind into the stillness and into the silence, you can expand that stillness and silence. And then you can recognize your true nature of being. It's without thought. The thoughts are an added benefit, an added technology. So the idea of, if finding silence in your mind, if you feel yourself agitated and anxious and you're not in immediate threat of danger, breathe out. Remember this. Breathe out fully, completely. Exhaust all of the air out of you. And feel. Without breath, your mind can still. So you don't have to die in order to still your mind. You can still your mind by God's grace and your will and intentions. See, it's in a still mind, a mind that's open, able to reflect and consider, a mind that has space for alternative perspectives. When you become the space for good ideas emerge. It's when we get caught up in these memories and patterns of conflicts, all of the opinions, all of the judgments, all the fears and insecurities, they create an anxiousness in the conscious part of the mind. And science can explain this, data, and maybe one day I'll figure out how to do graphics and stuff. Although I could probably pull up explanations of these, but whatever. What I'm getting at is when we get into the survival mode, the fight or flight, we're anxious and we're fearful or we're lustful. It kind of overpowers the thinking mind that can cognize and actually calculate and actually make some sense. It gets overreactive, and we live in an overreactive world. Here's part of the Jack story. And you know what? I haven't been paying much attention. Please find no offense. I find after I review the stream, I find so many of you check in and you're even trying to engage with me, and I don't catch a lot. I'm trying to come across clearly, to be honest, because I know what's in my heart. I know the lessons I've learned, and I know how much better I feel every day. I used to pray for death when I was drinking. I was just miserable. This is the story of Jack, though, right? And I think this is God's gift for me to share. And I hope that you who receive it, I hope you can receive it as a gift, the inspiration that, if you can see that you're like me, you can understand. We all go through these tough points in life. But what I learned, God allowed me to take myself through hell. I went through my own personal hell filled with insecurities and fears and doubts. And I didn't understand what I didn't know. And what you don't know can destroy you more than what you think you know, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But this live without fear came into my mind, came from my heart as I was reading the Bible. So the words were inspired from the scripture and my thoughts of Jesus, Yeshua, Yahusha. I don't know what the right name is anymore, but I grew up with the name of Jesus. So that's the one that I live with, the one I speak to, the one I thank, the one I hope to glorify in my own clumsy way. See, as Jesus said, he lived his life to honor, right? And to share the glory of our Father, Father from heaven, the one who provides life and all things, the one through which we move, and the one who moves us, whether we're aware of it or not. So Jesus lived and died for the purposes of glorifying God in the heavens. And as it said, he rightfully ascended to the right hand of God. Well, to follow him, it would make sense for me. Why not? Why not live the rest of my life trying to glorify Jesus? Not trying, but doing it the best I can, which is what I've been actually hoping to do for a long time. But over the past several years, the Talcott story, for those of you who are new, I don't mean to repeat myself over and over, but my life began at the beginning of 2018. That's where I truly was born again. And I didn't find Jesus on that day. But everywhere I turned, it brought me back to him and what was demonstrated and what was taught. There's a perfection to the story of you. Just like there's a perfection to the story of me. It started way before we were born. Go back through our lines of ancestors. And those ancestors of ours, man, I imagine they worked pretty hard just to survive. Whether in whatever way it was, before electricity, before the automobile, before plastics, right? The convenience of plastic, it's destroying our environment and our world, but there's no denying the benefits that we share from plastics. I'm way off topic now, but we have a guest returning, and I want to honor, welcome back, Miss Daisy. How are you, my friend? How are you, friend?
What did I just have to sign coming in this bitch?
Because of I've had past porn bombers, so I do have it in StreamYard that I require guests to authenticate themselves. Is that might be
Hello.
what you're talking about?
What the fuck did I have to just sign to get in this bitch? What did that say? Hello?
Daisy, I'm not sure what you saw, but it was probably from StreamYard. That's my guess.
I don't know. I don't trust you.
I know, and that's what I'm
No,
hoping to
I don't
overcome.
trust you. I
I know.
even no more trust you today off of what I just saw and watched a while ago. Okay, listen, dude. I was like on the I just thought you ran another channel of trolls. I was like, dude, you're fucked. You're fucked.
But Daisy, please don't blame me for what I didn't control. Okay. And
Okay, see, you're not gonna do the cult shit with me. You're not. I even what I saw today, they were like, I was like, okay, where you keep going, bitch?
can I jump in? Because one of the viewers is asking, what did she just saw? As I understand, when you click the link to join, there was some comment that required you to
I had to
authentically,
sign something,
you had to sign in. Yeah.
which
I
has
honestly,
never been. I've been on your panel. This is my third time, and I didn't do nothing that.
no,
Hey, listen, I understand. You better cover your ass, because you're fucked. You're fucked, dude. You're fucked. You are like the biggest piece of shit ever. And you're not, but you are.
Daisy,
You got me?
I do.
Daisy, you're not gonna listen. If you put me in the back, people are gonna know that I'm telling the truth. And that's okay. Keep it going. You are a piece of shit.
So Daisy, real quick, what you signed is just a StreamYard where it lets Jack know that you understand the rules of his broadcast. You didn't
Yeah,
sign
I ain't
anything.
doing no rules. This
Well,
is my
maybe.
rules, bitch. This is my rules. I thank you for explaining that to me. I don't know who you are, but Jack is a fucked up individual. And we're gonna get that out. I'm not backing down, bitch.
Hey,
I'm not back.
We,
I
we
heard
lo-
I listened to a 2 hour and something stream while ago and had pieces of you. No, you'll never meet Trump. Trump would not have you. Trump would not have you.
I'm not so sure.
Trump would not. No. You
Daisy,
piece of shit. You raped a
Daisy,
woman. You raped a
that's
woman.
oh wow,
Daisy. Whoa,
Daisy,
whoa, whoa,
Daisy,
whoa,
holy cow!
whoa. Don't believe in lies.
I do.
You
I
do
do.
believe
Because
in
I already
lies.
caught on to you. Now listen. I
Daisy,
want.
I'm not going to sit here. I think I
I caught
froze.
on to you, dude. I caught on to you. I felt you like a motherfucker. You did not do 28 years and a half of it. I knew this shit. Dude, you're a piece of shit. Where did he
So
go?
Daisy,
Where the fuck did he
Daisy
go? Why is the fuck is he always doing this?
he's right here, Daisy. He's right here, Daisy. So why would
No,
you
the
hear some?
bitch ain't there. The bitch ain't there. It's a
What do you
black
mean?
fucking screen.
He's right next to you. What do you mean? He's right there,
No,
Jack.
it's a black screen.
Okay, so maybe it's true. I see him just fine. I don't know, Jack. You see everything fine? Or maybe he's frozen. You're right. You're right, Daisy. I think he's frozen.
No, I don't. I'm not right. I'm never right.
No, I never said you're never right. What I'm saying, if you heard a claim
I'm gonna
about
tell
anybody
you
doing
something right now. I don't know. Who are you?
Tarek,
Tarek. I'm Daisy. Nice to meet
nice
you.
to meet you, Daisy.
I don't know, Tarek, who you are, right? I don't
Sure.
think. Okay.
No, you don't.
All right.
Let
No,
me
all I'm
jump.
saying is, go ahead, Jack. Go ahead.
Thank
No,
you,
he's
Tarek.
back. There he is.
Yes. Here, all of a sudden I was kicked from my internet. So I appreciate you two maintaining the stream. We've got another guest, Izzy, in the back. And here, Daisy.
Okay, so don't judge me. Was trolling me in my channel earlier
Possibly.
because first of all, Jack could never be a he could be a life coach, but that shows you the DEI and the and stuff slipping through the fingers of shit. I
Mhm.
talked to a real life coach and showed the real life coach this shit of this motherfucker. I will come back. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Daisy, can
I
we pause?
will come back with what's really. Listen, dude, I'm not giving up. I think you're a flawed. I think you're a flake. I think you're a fake. I
Daisy.
think you.
Oh, bless you.
You're not gonna.
Thank you,
Oh, bless my pea picking heart.
Daisy.
No,
Let me.
dude. What you need to do is pray.
I do,
And pray to the real God, not the God that you do, but
Daisy.
pray to the real God. Here
Daisy.
we go. I'm not backing down, bitch.
Daisy.
But I am sad to say that don't judge me. Was in my chat earlier
Okay.
and came off on a whole different deal. So
Okay.
there we will not. Let's do it.
Well,
Barbecue. Drop
Daisy,
the shit.
Daisy, I don't know if you saw this. Don't judge me is actually a very positive and pretty encouraging person.
Well, you've thought
So,
about murder? Have you thought about murder?
well, I was trying to actually speak up. I don't know what you
So
experienced.
you know what I saw, don't you?
Well, what don't judge me is saying here is I wasn't trolling Daisy. I promise. So,
I'm not talking to you.
well,
That
you
wasn't
were
about you.
right. It was about don't judge me, I thought.
Oh, don't judge me? Yeah, fuck. Yep.
Okay.
No, listen, it used to take me a minute to catch on, but it doesn't anymore.
I
It
realize
doesn't
that.
anymore.
And Daisy,
All I know is I was right about you, dude.
well,
I'm right.
All right,
Daisy,
let him speak, Daisy. Let him
I'm
speak.
right about you.
Daisy, and Tarek, thank you. Daisy, what I wanted to thank you for was allowing first.
No, don't
Thank you.
No, listen with your cult shit. Don't thank me. What you're gonna
Okay.
do is get exposed. Okay? You're
Well,
a piece of shit. You're
actually,
a piece of shit.
I'm
And you're gonna get exposed.
Daisy.
You sat here last night
Oh my
and
heavens.
with your life coach Jesus sucking ass, you said fuck this and fuck that. Now I just went back and I saw a few things. You're not who you are, dude. You are not who you say you are, man.
Daisy.
Daisy.
Praise God. Sincerely. Thank you.
Thank God.
Thank you, Daisy. Here, I am admittedly, so there's no secrets. I'm not playing games. I am hoping to change your mind about me.
No.
Yep. That's my hope. It's my goal. Don't say never.
Won't. And
Please
here's
don't.
what I'll tell you why.
Why?
You fucked a passed out woman.
That's not
All right,
accurate.
so
You had a child.
Daisy, please. You're believing in lies. Don't convict me because of what you heard. Okay?
Yep.
It's not fair to me and it disrespects you, to be honest.
So
Yep.
you put me in so I can't speak.
No,
You
you can
don't
speak,
shut down
Daisy.
my
You can speak.
speech. All right,
No.
let's go. Anybody want to come in? Come on in.
All right,
Let's do
Daisy.
this.
All right,
I
Daisy.
was
Have you been
right
speaking?
about you, dude. I'm
All
right
right.
about you.
Daisy, allow others to participate, please. Tarek,
Go
what were you
ahead.
saying?
I got a question for you. For you, Daisy. Have you been speaking to Snafu Snaps by any chance? I'm just wondering if you know who that is.
No.
He offered
So
her
you
the link and encouraged her to check out Chemo's narrative.
Oh, okay. So that's what happened. That's what she's getting at. Yeah.
Yep,
So
that's what
Daisy,
Can I ask you, Turcax or whatever you are? Did you grow up with Jack? I don't know how
no,
to say it. Did you
no, I
grow
did
up with
not. No,
Jack? Well,
no,
that
no.
other guy did. The other guy did.
Chemo. All right, chemo. Yeah, but here's the thing. You want me to tell you something about the other guy? I have dissected this whole 30-minute
You didn't
thing with
dissect
Snafu
shit
Snaps.
because you didn't grow up with Jack. The other guy
No, I
did.
dissected. I know.
If you
I
can
dissected.
bring me somebody that grew up with Jack that says the opposite of that guy, then I'll listen.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Daisy,
Jack.
Daisy, that's fair. Now, honestly, there are hundreds hundreds of people from my past that I know they would speak up, but I don't know how to get a hold of people. This has been the
well, it seems like you sent it out to everybody.
well, Daisy, there's no denying my life. My life is a trip. The
Oh,
story
your
I'm
life is
living.
fucked up, dude. Your life is way more fucked up
Hey,
than mine ever thought about being. And I
it
thought
might,
my life was fucked up.
Daisy, it might be, but there's a lot of untrue stories about me.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yes,
I
Daisy.
don't think because you're a
Daisy.
cult. No, listen. I didn't even I've told I was like, this dude is cult like. This dude is fucking cult like, right? I didn't tell nobody that. I heard that from other people. I've sit back and watch. You are a cult like motherfucker.
All right,
Daisy.
Daisy, is it? Do you have any proof,
Daisy,
Daisy?
Daisy, quit
Daisy.
fucking saying it like that, Jack,
All
you
right,
piece of shit.
It wasn't me, but
I was saying
I
Daisy,
Daisy.
was.
yes,
I'm sorry.
it was.
It
How do
was
we
me. It
get
was me.
It was
these?
both of you. But
Right,
it was Jack too. And I'm
right.
tired of him saying it like that. Don't,
I know.
Daisy, don't
Yes,
do
ma'am.
that,
Yes, ma'am.
motherfucker.
I will try to do better. Please allow us to participate.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
don't know
Tarek.
this guy. I don't know
All
this
right,
Give him
Daisy.
motherfucker.
a
Daisy.
chance.
I'll let him.
Thank
But
Give
you,
him
I'm
a
gonna keep
chance.
I'm
Daisy.
sorry. I'm gonna keep
All
my
right,
opinion. Go
no
ahead.
problem. Okay, you can keep your opinion. So, Chemo did an interview that I'm assuming you saw it, right? Did you know that Chemo
Okay,
was actually?
hold on. Start over and speak English. What did you
All right, I'm gonna
say?
speak. I'll speak real slowly. Chemo did that interview with Snap Who Snap that I'm assuming you saw. Okay. Did you know that Chemo, for example, has been a gangster, been in prison, has done
Yeah,
a lot of stuff, a
yeah. He
lot
said
of
that
stuff.
on there. Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
he said that for a reason because we're gonna
yeah.
search his records, so he don't want to be exposed. So I have exposed
Right,
Chemo myself.
right.
If you would
You
like,
met him? Have you met him?
no, I have not met him. I have
Okay.
exposed his lies
He
on that
told
interview.
Jack they're only 90 minutes apart. Jack can go talk to him. He grew up with him. He let Jack
That
keep his nose for all I'm concerned about. Why doesn't Jack go see this guy and talk it out?
that's for Jack to
Well,
answer.
There you
yeah,
go.
right.
Now I'm a
Daisy,
female. I'm
Daisy,
a woman.
please.
Daisy, don't do it, bitch. Don't do it. Don't fucking say Daisy like that again, you
How do I get you to
motherfucker.
pause?
Oh my God.
What's the best way for me to get you to pause?
Daisy. Fucking only retards talk like that.
I'm not trying to do that. How do I get your attention?
Daisy.
Is that if I really need pause, please. Thank you. Chemo is a man from my past.
Yeah, hell yeah, he is.
Is Daisy,
I believe him.
he and
I
I,
believe him way over you, dude.
well,
Way over you.
okay, well, here's the problem. Your
No, there ain't
memories
no. You got the problem.
in your mind, and your mind is a
No,
problem here
not
and
my
now.
mind. Several others.
Daisy, let's focus on here and now. You and me.
Daisy.
We're trying to talk. I'm trying to talk with you, okay? We can be respectful. We can get through this. But it's up to you. So what I'm suggesting
It
is
ain't
that
got nothing to do with building my. Hold on just a fucking second. Cam, you are a fucking piece of shit.
who?
Barbecue, you are a piece of fucking shit. It
Who are
has
they?
nothing to do with building my fucking channel. I
Who
will
are
call a piece of shit out when I call a piece of shit out. And this
Oh dear.
motherfucker's a piece of shit. And
Dear.
yeah, I would beat the fuck out of you. Just like
What?
I wouldn't murder you like Jack has said he would do, but I would beat the fuck out of you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Please,
I
please.
just had to address.
Okay. Can I, I want to speak to you as a friend.
Barbecue. He
Okay,
put his
please.
fucking dick on my shit.
Can
That
I
is
say something?
purple
Sorry,
and
I didn't mean to
flat.
interrupt.
No, please do.
Who
Please.
is this?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just
This is
was going
God.
to say that I love Daisy, and I'm siding with her. I think, Jack, you're a fraud.
Hmm,
Everything about you.
hmm,
And she's
everything.
right.
Okay.
I
Yes.
did not expect that at
It's
all.
just new agey. It's just very like flowery.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And
a
what does that
female.
mean?
I've dealt with
And
men.
I come from an Indian background, and there's a lot of like
Oh,
fake Indian gurus, you know.
Jack,
And
I'm
I've
sorry to interrupt. This is not
so
Izzy.
you
This is Callie. Just to let you know, this is Callie from King
so
Stevens show.
okay. Are you
Thank
like
Just
you.
to let you know.
Playing thank
what
you.
his side bitch or something? Like you're like I'm
No,
Hey,
not
Izzy,
Callie,
what
I know what
this
you're
is so
doing here,
out
but
of
go ahead.
topic.
actually,
Tarek, why
what's
is
out of
this is so
topic?
out of topic. I was
Well,
just randomly listening to I do listen to Jack Talker. I was part of the community, and I am still allowed to listen to whoever I want, right? So I
certainly.
don't understand. I'm coming on this channel. I should, it's like freedom of speech. Jack, I feel like you do allow people to come on your channel. You give a lot of people chances. I've seen that. So, and I think it's a good platform that you use to give people a voice to say what they want, even if it's something they don't like about you, right?
Well, I realize the importance of communication. Truly, the path to understanding is through communication, and people need to get shit out of themselves, so to say. So you started out, no, number one, thank you. You were patient. You were here. I wasn't sure what was
Hmm.
going on because I didn't know if we'd cross
No,
paths.
thank you for even trusting me. I thought, did you want me to show like a video, like a video of myself or something? I was like, I don't know. I mean, I would. I don't like showing my face because there's a lot of trolls out there. They just
There are.
nitpick at every physical body. Like what? I don't know. It's like adult high school, in my opinion. You've experienced that, right?
Well, yes. This online experience for me, it's been transformative. It's been very enlightening, not just for my own behaviors and patterns, but truly it's a safe way of interacting with people who do get into their emotions. And that can be
Mhm.
dangerous in person. So I've been
And you've
studying.
done this for 10 years. It's like you kind of, would you say, like evolved because you just, with your personal life and then also your YouTube life?
It hasn't been quite that long, but my life, the story of my life, it's been a challenge, it's been an adventure, it's been amazing so far. And 2018, that's when my life began. I'd already started my path of sobriety, but 2018 I made a commitment to self-development. And that brought me on this path of studying history and consciousness and emotions and philosophies, different religions. So when you say I sound kind of new agey, I get it. I'm not really a conformist or an orthodox
Hmm.
as far as it goes with many of the religions. But
I mean, you jumped to like Joe Dispenza, and then there's this other, uh, like a darker skin guy, like an African guy, new agey. I feel like you bring him up a lot. And these are people who've been, I don't know, to me, they're just like red flag scammers. And you use their kinds of, uh, I don't know, it just doesn't seem genuine to me. And there's a lot of people I feel like that are just being led. And like, what is, like, are you really going to see Trump? Because you don't really talk about what you're going to do, you know? like actually the steps to actually go see. You know, it just doesn't seem like you actually want to go meet him, right?
I do. I actually, here, I actually think this is a very realistic possibility for the future. Trump's got Elon Musk and a whole bunch of other people around him that he's brought in as his advisors, and I actually believe he doesn't realize it yet, but Donald Trump wants to speak with me, and people with him actually want Donald Trump to speak with me as well, because it's very possible my path of education, right? I've kept an open mind and I've looked a lot of directions. And you mentioned that I mentioned Joe Dispenza and others. This is kind of the approach of what he's describing at the Sat Yoga Institute. Where we're at in the development of our society is science is able to explain a lot of the mystical teachings that have been recorded.
You
And
see,
I believe,
again, you're bringing up these things. It just doesn't seem, it's all jumbled everywhere. It just doesn't seem like there is any plan or anything. Like, I don't believe, have you actually personally talked to Donald Trump on the phone?
of
Have
course
you had
not.
a conversation with him?
Not yet, no.
So you haven't even gone that far. So
So what does that
how
mean?
do you think you actually gonna, how do you think you're actually gonna get through to meeting him?
There's many, many different ways. I'm not wearing it today, but I talk often about Veterans for Peace. They're a national, international organization connected to other organizations around the world. There's connections through that organization. Initially, my idea was through the American Postal Workers Union. And frankly, right now, Donald Trump is threatening to basically privatize the United States Postal Service. So I actually had this idea in 2018 through my connections at the American Postal Workers Union and the United States Postal Service. Louis DeJoy and Mark Diamondstein, they're the two leaders of those organizations. They allowed me to be wrongfully terminated for my rights to be violated. So I'd like to speak with the men in charge. And
But that's
Louis
the thing,
DeJoy,
Jack. You see, you just go on just talking about these things that are just it. I feel it's not like what Daisy was saying. It's just you're a fraud. It doesn't mean anything. You're just
oh, Izzy,
like
okay. Why don't you take what I
like
said
seriously. I really do.
and
I've
prove
listened to
your,
you for.
Izzy, you're
I'm sorry.
revealing your confusion.
Yes.
You've been respectful, and I believe your intent is to be respectful, but you're blaming me for your confusion. You just
No, I
called me
feel like you're
a fraud.
twisting it and saying
Well,
I said that.
give me
Yeah. This. What's
examples.
wrong with me calling you a fraud?
Give me
Just everything that
examples
you.
of what I'm being convicted of, right? You're convicted I'm a fraud. So where is this evidence besides your lack of understanding?
Everything that you talk, every time you come on the show, you just jumble on back and forth about your history with your past and how it's changed. But there really isn't, like, you don't really talk about things going to go see Trump. I mean, that's a big deal.
Izzy,
You're just like some random guy
Izzy,
in Washington State,
holy
sitting,
cows.
you know, in your
You're
little,
not, you're
like, I'm
not
just saying,
present.
like, and that's like, I'm like, how are you
And
going to actually beat Trump? And this,
Izzy,
you don't, I'm
but
sorry, and
but
you
do you
don't let
not?
people talk. I'm sorry, Jack.
I know. I'm sorry for the
I thought
interruptions,
you
but
said
when
this would be a platform, and I'm a new guest, you know, I don't come on your show,
uh-huh,
but I do listen to
I know,
you, you know.
I
Um,
yeah, and I
I
don't
mean,
want
I
you to
don't mean to be
feel like,
harsh like a fraud. I just
tell
don't.
you what, I don't want you to feel like a victim as you sit here and present the case over and over with the declaration that I'm a fraud. So I don't want you to feel like a victim because I interrupted you, Izzy. but, you know, I don't know how to communicate with you. Machine Lies, welcome to you, my brother. Thank you for your patience. Are you there? Machine Lies.
Machine Lies.
Well, tell you what, sorry, thank you for your patience
Sure.
as well. I
Oh
didn't
no,
mean
sure,
to-
Jack.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't have my mic plugged in, so I was just talking at my computer. Yeah,
we hear you now. Welcome,
your
brother.
blessings. Yeah.
Salam alaikum, Machine Lies.
Yeah, walaikum salam.
Look, I don't mean to be rude to people. I really don't. That's not my intentions. Izzy, I think, has the right idea, but she's starting from a premise that I'm fraudulent. And how do I communicate with someone who's convinced of that? Because she jumped in to side with Daisy, and Daisy is still patiently here as well. So what do I do?
So, Jack, one thing I would say about her name is Callie. She's using Izzy as so she can get up here because she knows people are gonna bash her. And the reason why I state her name is Callie is because she's been on King Stephen's channel for many. I'm talking about many months, bashing you every day. So she knows who you are. She knows everything about you. Now, here's the thing: if she was like coming in good faith, she would put her real name out here and then speak her mind. That's why I try to interrupt and say, "This is not Izzy. This is Callie." That's why I was trying to make the point.
I appreciate that. It certainly speaks to credibility if one's honestly representing themselves or if they're presenting themselves as someone else. And credit to Daisy. I think Daisy represents herself. She's not trying to mislead people or
Did you let me up on this motherfucker? I can't believe it.
I did, Daisy.
When you
I
gave
did.
free speech and shit, and then you silence everybody, you fucking piece of shit.
There's
You
many
are
who
a
think
piece
like
of
you,
shit.
Daisy.
No, there ain't many, bitch. This is me calling you out. And you're
Mm-hmm.
not going to get past it. I will be listen, I will be watching you. Your
Okay.
fucking, your lies and your lies. I will. Watch.
All right.
You are my new circumference. I will bring you down, bitch. You are a worthless piece of fucking shit. And it's going to come back to you. Oh, let's
Okay.
look at the future. Future, not the past. Don't ever look at the past. Don't
Mm-hmm.
ever look at the fucking past. Because you would find out Jack is a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
And
there's
needs to
many.
be took out under the
Daisy.
jail.
Daisy. Look at
Metaphorically, you need locked
Daisy.
up, dude.
I'm muting you, okay? Because please, this is not healthy. And I want to bring your attention to the thumbnail. We're all doing the best we can. The scary part is we can all do better. Now, like I said, there's plenty of people who want to believe like you. Izzy's here at your side, right? You're not alone. But if you can't open your mind to have conversations in the present, we're kind of wasting our time. I don't think she realizes, but
Yeah, she doesn't know she's muted, I think.
holy
You know,
cow.
one thing, Jack, that surprises me about a lot of people, right? Like, you see, like, for example, Daisy, seen a 30-minute, just a 30-minute with chemo, right? And automatically, without no justification, no doing their due diligence at all, zero, they automatically believe the subject and say, hey, he's a rapist,
You
he's this.
understand I can press the unmute button at any time? I'm letting you
Sure.
know.
I appreciate it, Daisy. That was nice of you. Yeah, but I'm just saying, Daisy, if you can hear me, or Izzy, or anybody, I mean, Callie, Like you to
Yeah.
come up and
No,
say somebody
that
does
I
something like
agree. I
this.
mean, sorry to interrupt. That I agree with you, Tarek, to call somebody off like that kind of accusation, either being pedophile. Can you say that here? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Rapist. You can just say
But
rape.
rapist or something like that, like that's like a
Say
big thing. Like
allegedly. Say
online, we don't
allegedly,
actually
Izzy,
know.
and you'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Daisy. You're cutting off, but
She was suggesting that you say allegedly, but it's your point
okay.
was
No, I'm just saying like we don't know each other in real life, and I don't know like that kind of accusation. I'm just like seeing as an observer listening on a YouTube. What's real anyway? Like there's a lot of fake imposters on YouTube. I'm very skeptical about a lot of things, just from my personal experience being online and just as a like a listener, listening to all these truther channels. They all like kind of, it's like a network, all of these like flow state, and there's like sanity machine lies, chalk body, uh, EBT. I mean, I
Yeah,
can go
none of
on and on,
yeah, I
so
don't think any of those people like me very much, except for Flowset. I think me and Flowset get along a little bit,
yeah, I
but
feel like you stayed out of it a bit. I think you
yeah,
got with them, machine lights. What's your name, by the way? I forgot your name. I know you told me.
it's Muhammad.
Your first name?
Yeah,
Mohammed.
yeah, I
Okay.
remember you came on the panel,
Okay.
the machine lies before.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was like a while ago. Hmm.
yeah, yeah, but I still remember you from your voice. Yeah, blessings.
I have a distinct voice.
Yeah, and I
Even if
also
I change my name, I'm gonna.
yeah, yeah, and I think I also talked to you on Sanity Machine's channel.
Yeah, I was there quite a
Also.
bit, so yeah.
hey,
So I've kind of been, you know.
welcome. Welcome to you too, Mike.
Yeah, that's the thing. Thanks, Jack. I do appreciate you do welcome other people. You don't insult people also, which is a good quality,
Thank
with
you.
the physical looks or anything like that. I mean, as adults, we shouldn't be behaving like that. We're grown-up people, so we
Izzy,
shouldn't
don't
be
fall into
doing
his
that,
shit.
you know.
Izzy, don't fall into his shit. You started out well,
I know,
and now
Daisy, don't
you're
worry, I'm
falling
not
into
falling.
his shit.
No, I'm not like falling into shit. I mean, this other stuff that
Don't do
what you
it.
said, Daisy.
Don't do
No,
it.
Daisy, what you No, Daisy, I love you. I'm a big fan of you.
I love you
You
too.
really do speak.
Do
You
not fall
speak
into
your
this
truth,
motherfucker. Don't do it.
and you don't
Yeah,
deal with bullshit. You call
I
them
think
out, and
I'm
as it
calling
should
him
be.
out
People should
right
be
now.
called out like that. Like
I think
it's
yeah, no,
unacceptable. You shouldn't be
and
leading
Well,
people over
pausing,
here's
pausing.
nothing.
please, please, there's a partial truth to that, but many people, especially
Part,
online,
partial truth,
are
and let's
running
go forward and not back behind.
are running around with all sorts of assumptions.
You
And
done fucked your whole life, dude.
Izzy, you said it yourself. There's a lot of deception and characters being played out. And I believe it's critically important for people to figure it out. What is real? The masses have normalized confusion. They just go along in the dark and they're, try not to bump into things and not stumble over things, not to break someone's rules, but they're in the dark. And my life path has brought me to transform my way of thinking. The topic today is embracing the non-duality. We are one shared experience, especially here. The evidence is undeniable. So when we're yelling at each other and calling each other names, it's not a healthy experience that's being shared. I'm hoping we can do better, honestly.
And hello, everybody. Hello, Jack. Thank you for having me up. Hello, panel. I think one of the biggest things. And it's funny, and I want to confess something, if I can, to Jack and everyone else. I
Oh God!
fought
Don't do
against him.
that to Jack. Don't do that. You
Easy.
confess. Go to
Okay.
your.
No, it's all right. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Daisy, hear me out. Hear me out real quick. If you give me just a couple minutes to hear me out. I fought against Jack's message at first because I didn't understand it. But what won me over is Jack's consistency to the same exact message every single day. And that's a treasure because nothing varies, nothing is changing. When you lie, your life changes every day. When you're telling the truth, it stays the same every single day. Jack's message hasn't
No, I don't
moved. It
agree with
hasn't
that.
changed.
That's like a,
Well,
sorry to interrupt, that's
let
like a
me finish.
sales pitch.
That's okay. Let me finish. I think Jack's message is the same
Okay,
every
thanks.
single stream. It's the same message. How you interpret it is up to you. Like Jack says, how you interpret the message is your own doing. But the message is the same every single stream, and I appreciate that. And I fought against the message because I was fighting myself.
I bet
I wasn't
your
fighting
dick
Jack.
is 1 inch
I was
long.
fighting
You're weak.
myself. Fighting
You're a
myself.
weak
And once
motherfucker.
Do you want to hear my side? Okay, you said you've experienced
after I'm
certain,
done,
I
yes.
get it.
After Izzy, if you can give someone at least a couple minutes of respect, I appreciate it. Jack is the king here, but all I'm trying to say is that I want to give Jack kudos for never changing his message. I appreciate his message, and he makes me think about myself and about my decisions. That's all I'm
What
trying
has
to say.
improved in your life? What has improved, like physically, what, listening to Jack? Tell me.
Sure. What has improved is for me to look at myself, look within, and stop judging others and judge myself.
That's new
And
age. It
change
doesn't
my,
mean anything.
Izzy,
well, it means
your
it means a lot to me.
dismissal here, Mike. Sorry, Izzy, your dismissal reveals a lot about you. You've got this high horse of judgment you're sitting on.
That's
Well,
not
this
nice of
sounds
you to
like
say,
that, so it's
Jack.
useless. And you're not thinking things through.
Mike
But
done followed your cult shit, and Izzy wants
I want to tell you there's a
straighten
perfection to
the
the
fuck up.
unfoldment of time.
You are
And,
like that programming. It's a cult. You're saying the same thing over. That's what cults do.
and
And
you're in
this
denial,
person here he's a cult. He's
Izzy.
one of your cult members.
Izzy, you're in denial and you're fighting to keep this false narrative. And it's fascinating, but I've seen the patterns for a long time. And maybe that's
He's
why
like
I'm not as
fanboying you. He should be embarrassed for himself for behaving like this. You know, like
Izzy.
a man
It's
like
Jack, can I take it?
shouldn't be just fanboying like this.
Jack,
Like
can I take it?
shame on you.
Izzy, sorry, Jack. Izzy, I've never spoken to you. I've never conversated with you. And I'm not judging you. That's not what I'm doing. All I'm trying to relate is the message that I fought Jack. I didn't agree with him. We would get into arguments. And I slowly but surely saw the message has been the same every single day. And it made me think about my own actions. Jack's not making me do anything.
No, you just got programmed.
Jack is
Oh my
only saying,
You got
look,
duped.
Jack is only,
You got
Izzy.
duped.
Stop, please.
Izzy, Jack is only making me look at myself. It's all he's doing.
Mike, please and thank you.
So
I
Jack,
appreciate
what are you gonna
that.
give me if I
Izzy,
continue supporting you, listening to? Tell me what are you gonna do to improve my life?
well, what's
That's you.
available,
What's your mission? Is it your followers?
Izzy,
That's what you do every
Izzy,
show, right?
Izzy. Well,
Sorry,
holy
I'm asking you
cows,
a
you're
question.
just so limited in your thoughts. But here, there's a perfection to everything. And so we are here together at the right time. What is available?
Why do you put me in a category like limited? That's very like
Why are you
judgmental.
interrupting, Izzy? To complain. Do you see that pattern of yourself? You interrupt to complain often?
No, just when I
with me?
when I get name called because I don't like
Ah,
it. It's not nice when somebody does that.
okay, I know. It's really easy to find offense in life, so I'm trying to answer your question. Okay, your question, what could you receive if you paid attention and you stayed in tune, tried to understand me? Well, I believe what I'm trying to share is the path I found for myself, a freedom from the ego, the mind prison, the mental prison that believes that the greatest purpose is arguing online. I know we're better than this. I know that we can understand each other when we stop trying to diminish each other. and I don't want to insult anyone. So does that help, Izzy?
No, but you did call me like narrow-minded and stuff. That's a harsh judgment. I have my own,
But it,
like
okay,
and you're
You said
just taking
limited.
but Izzy,
a limited. But yeah, even that, it's like, I don't know.
instead of limiting the conversation, you found a fence, so you stopped, right? Can you consider how my words might be truthful? That maybe your limited thinking is preventing you from accepting what you've seen?
No,
Because
because
that's what's
everything
happening.
that you talk about is just bullshit. This doesn't make sense. I just don't
Okay.
understand how
According to
people
you,
like
help
listen
Izzy,
to you. You
Izzy,
just bring random new age
Izzy.
shit from different sources
No,
and just
you're
like a
repeating.
parrot. You
Izzy. That's Izzy. This is what you're doing. You're repeating, trying to reinforce
That's
your
okay. Maybe
belief.
I should just let machine lies or someone talk. I'm
Maybe you
just
should just leave. If you can't find value, you've shared your criticism and your
if somebody
disappointment.
agrees with me
You're
on this
welcome to
panel,
leave.
I'll love. I mean, that's very rude of you to throw your
Well,
guest out
it's
like that.
honest.
I thought,
You're finding offense with the truth. I said you were showing patterns of a limited thinking. Oh, you insulted me by being honest.
Jack, here's the thing about Callie. Okay, so Callie, I don't agree with Jack on many things, but I came to an understanding, right? That that's his dream. Whether he finds Trump one day or not, who am I to judge him? So I let that go. There's always going to be differences between me, you, Callie, Mohammed, or Mike, or anybody. Everybody's goal is different. But for you to come up here and just right away start pointing finger and judging, that shows that you are limited in thinking beyond the box. He wasn't trying to insult you. He's trying to tell you be a little bit more open-minded and stop just projecting on things that you don't know. And if you make a claim on anything, this is what kills me about some of you people. If you make a claim about somebody raping or doing anything like us, you better have proof, because in different countries, or even in some countries, or many, a man can be in death penalty for this stuff. So don't be joking around about that stuff. Even you, Daisy, that's not a joke.
Thank you.
And Tariq, Jack, if you don't mind, Tariq, I think you're right. What I think Jack does is Jack drops the seed of thought into the dirt, and it's up to you to cultivate that seed. If I'm wrong, Jack, tell me. But Jack can't hold your hand the whole time. He'll drop the seed of knowledge, and it's up to you to cultivate and grow the plant. It's up to you. It's up to us. But at least Jack is dropping the same exact message every single stream. That's what I was trying to tell everybody. That Jack's message doesn't change. Whether you like Jack or not, he's dropping the same message every time. Love, growth, make the world better.
Mike, thank you. This is actually what I considered the divine aspects of God, the divine aspects of love. It's eternally present. Now, I do think I've changed. I like to think I've changed and improved. I've gotten less emotional and reactive, not so many insults and anger coming out of me. So I think I'm improving in the delivery. But Mike, thank you for seeing the consistency. The message each day despite the day before or despite what the world brings, my intention is to renew myself, to become reinvigorated, re-inspired, and ever forward. This is the lesson God
Jack,
allows you to learn.
I'd like to ask you a question to also answer Callie's question as well. So Callie's projecting saying, well, you have the same message. You must be a cult leader. This is a cult characteristics, right? So Callie, let me ask you this question. Let's take a mosque, a church, Scientology, anything you want. They always have the same message. They don't say one day follow Prophet Muhammad, the next day follow Jesus and Son of God. They don't mix. They stay on the same mission, the same goal, same thing. So I don't understand where you're coming with the cult things. And if you're open-minded, why would you be brainwashed by anybody, Jack or anybody? Like you said, this is a platform. You get if you want to be here and listen, you listen. And if there's something you get that's valuable for you, then get it. If it's not, let it go. And I yield.
Can I ask you this, too? Can I ask you this, and Jack, this as well? I'm sorry to jump in. Someone told me one time that was very spiritual. The more you fight the message, the more you want to receive it. Like you're dying to receive the message, but you're fighting it out of fear. You're afraid to receive the message. That makes sense.
Mike, that's actually the paradox I believe is pretty common within us. Our inner pain body, our inner subconscious, it will react and avoid, it'll protect our beliefs, and we will feel fear. These emotions, there's no denying it. But I went through these periods in my life, first as an alcoholic where I prayed to die, I wanted to die, and I brought a lot of misery and bad habits into my life. Then God's grace, the path of my progression, I shifted. I changed my mind, and I chose that I never want to be that way. I want to live. And to live means we've got to grow, means we've got to allow ourselves to learn. And we only live today, right now. Every opportunity, when here, in the bigger picture of these live streams, every time we join together, it's an opportunity to learn from each other. We spend so much time trying to prove each other wrong, trying to prove ourselves right. It makes no sense to me anymore.
It's the journey. It's the journey, Jack.
Well, and Mike, here's the honest truth about me. I say this with humility, but it aligns with scriptures and books and prophecies from the past. I feel my way in life is leading me to speak with Donald Trump. Now, how to get his attention and get him to realize that it would benefit him and others, I'm improving and I'm working towards that. This is something else I think I'm evidence of. God's using me for evidence of a lot of different things, and I'm just like everybody else. But the Dunning-Kruger effect, when I started studying these ideas of unity, non-duality, higher consciousness, love, peace, reform, when I started studying these, I thought I was prepared to speak with Donald Trump back in 2018. I clearly was not. 2025? Who knows, man? Who knows?
Trump. He's already said that.
I brought you back up,
Here,
Daisy.
look. Here, yeah. I don't want to be on there. I know you don't want to be on there.
Welcome.
No.
Hey, Daisy, how are you? Hey, Daisy.
I am. It's faced me. Go ahead.
Welcome back,
Daisy.
Daisy.
I was having an actual I shouldn't say it.
Let me step in. Daisy, you have a very strong personality and you have a lot to say, and
I went in when you put me backstage, you fucking cunt piece of shit.
Okay, well, there's no reason to go there.
My phone to an actual person that Jack says that he is. He says he's a what? What are you, Jack? What are you, Jack?
I'm a man of today, a follower of the way.
Bitch. What are you? What are you?
A child of God, a follower of Christ.
No, my mom is that. You're not.
I'm
what
an
are you
activist.
that you say that you are?
Life coach, activist, leader, teacher,
life coach,
servant.
life coach.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
You are being looked up. We
Okay.
will find you.
Okay. That's okay.
I mean,
So,
it's true. It's true.
Dave,
is it, Jack?
True.
actually,
Jack, is it okay if I
You
talk
can
to Daisy?
laugh all you fucking want to, dude. You do not do
give
that.
me. Hey, Mike, hold the thought for just a moment, please. Daisy, what about this? So we're not worried about audience, what others are thinking. Would you trust me for a private conversation?
Hell
We could do a
no. Hell
no.
no. No.
What about with you and your friend there,
I
whoever
would
that was with
record
you?
it. I think you
Okay.
need pulled out of life coaching, and I think I'm
Okay.
getting ready to get that done.
All right. Well, here, please, Mike, go ahead. You had a thought.
Okay.
True story.
Well, Daisy,
True story.
that's okay.
Y'all.
Daisy, that's all right. Daisy, I wanted to ask you, just if you don't mind. I've never met you before.
Mike,
It's nice to meet
you're a follower. If that's Mike saying that, you're a follower, and I don't
That's
do
okay, Jack.
followers. I
I'm
do
not going to get
leaders,
upset.
baby.
I'm not
I
going to
do
get upset.
leaders.
You
You have fallen
Yeah,
into the
that's all
shit.
right. Right,
Here.
right. I've
No,
fallen into
it isn't
nothing.
all right.
No, it
It's
is
not
okay
all
because
right.
Daisy. All right, Daisy. Let me ask you this: what is the biggest thing that makes you angry about Jack? What's the biggest thing that makes you mad? Because you kind of really
Jack runs.
you have a.
You want the answer?
I want the answer.
Jack runs
Yes.
a Jesus channel, and he runs a troll channel.
Okay. Now, Daisy,
Jack?
let me ask you this, and no, Daisy, you come here for a reason, and I think you come here for healing. I mean, that's my opinion. You have a very
No,
strong
I didn't come here
personality.
for healing, bitch. I get that
You-
right here.
No,
Bitch.
Daisy,
No.
give me at least
No.
without cursing. No,
No.
without cursing. Let me at
You're
least
a
speak to you.
liar.
Without
You're a
cursing.
liar.
I'm a liar.
You
What have I
will
lied
not
about?
come and
What have
get
I lied
behind
about?
me, Satan. Get the fuck behind me, Satan. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Get behind me, Satan. You have fell into
The
his
only
channel.
Daisy, the only
And this
Satan
is
is
the
you
thing
right now
right
because you're
here.
cursed. I'm not
No.
cursing. I'm not
No,
upset.
bitch.
I'm not unhinged.
Slap
You're
on,
the one
slap on,
cursing and
Slapperton.
yelling
Get
Satan's
on,
name.
bitch.
Daisy, when you invoke Satan, he
Woo!
comes.
Woo!
You're
I
invoking
will not
Satan's name.
listen to
Why
your
don't you
shit.
invoke God and
You might
Jesus?
drink the Kool-Aid, but I do not. I do
Daisy.
not drink.
Daisy, I put you on pause. I muted you so
I
that
do
you
not
could
drink your
pause.
Kool-Aid.
Daisy, you're in denial. Look at your behavior. You're not even allowing a
You
conversation.
fucking piece of shit.
That's not rational.
I do.
Here, Mike, I don't know what to do.
Well,
I see.
well, Jack, Jack, it's kind of like she can't get out of her own way. Like she's so angry, but when you ask her, Jack, when you ask her what is ailing you, she can't answer you. So, Jack, you're trying to dissect how do I get to the root of the problem, right, Jack? Jack, you try to figure out, okay, how can I get to that hidden cavern somewhere to figure out the issue? But she doesn't let you get there because she doesn't know what the problem is. And Jack, her passion alone, her passion, whether it's cursing or not, shows that she does care, but she doesn't know what she cares about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack.
Mike, you've lived the life of emotions too, addictions and stuff like that. This is how we learn the behaviors. And
Sure.
Mike, thank you for what you observed. I believe this too, and I'm not making any claims of being a healer, but I do know the healing power of truth. And Daisy, she cares. She cares immensely. It's passion and emotion that's moving her, but without clear minds, we create chaos between ourselves.
And Jack, it could be the clouded, it could be the cloud of alcohol. It could be substance abuse.
Yep.
It could be just, it could also be, Jack, pent up anger about previous trauma. It could be all these different things working against her, but just her, Jack, if she didn't care, she didn't give a crap, she wouldn't be here.
That's
if that
true.
makes sense.
Here's something I know, though. Each of us, we're all carrying our own inner pains and trauma, memories of problems, and we carry these problems and we share problems with each other. But especially in this online realm, man, people get nasty without realizing how nasty they're getting. And admittedly, I know how sharp my tongue has been. I know how cruel some of the things I've said have been. But what I do know is all of us, we're all in this life together. Today we may disagree, but tomorrow we're sharing the same air. We're sharing the same future together. And there's no reason to live in a world filled with enemies. If we can understand each other, we can help each other. And communication really is the key.
Now, Jack, I got a suggestion for you. I don't know, maybe, or a proposition for you. Like with Snafu Snaps, by the way, like all the stuff he's trying to do behind, like, behind doors, where you bring in some stuff like that to Daisy. Nobody has no clue what's going on. Don't worry, I'm gonna keep exposing you because I put a stop to it. Now I'm gonna keep exposing you. But Jack, like I went through the chemo interview, right? If you ever want to dissect it, not only I already looked up chemo's records, all right, and I never put it online, never did anything. I looked up everything about chemo to make sure where he's coming from, if he was legit or not, on many things. And there's many things that popped or were not good. And I'm not talking about his past lifestyle when he was in gangs and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that at all. So I'm talking about present stuff. And so if you want to ever dissect the 30-minute interview that Snafu put on there to make you look bad, I found like 20 or 30 things in there that were all offline, not true. And besides what I know about chemo, just a suggestion. So you can get that out of the way so they can all just not believe Snafu Snaps, the big liar.
Hey, Tarek, I appreciate that. I mean, and what Tarek's pointing at, for those who are here, there's an interview with Snafu and Chemo being a man from my past, and they shared some horrible accusations. Daisy brought those accusations up today. So clearly some people are buying into the stories. Tarek, thank you. Thank you for investigating the credibility of what you found, because they are pretty serious accusations. And I also respect that you've maintained respect. You didn't go out to defame him or anything. So,
no, I know a lot of things, Jack. I just don't say anything, and I don't think it's good to put it out there because I don't dislike chemo. But for him to say stuff that's not true for whatever agenda he has, then that's different.
Well, Tarek, this is the thing. I listened and didn't give it a lot of time and attention because it broke my heart. It's a man who I really cared about from my past saying hateful, ridiculous things about me publicly. And the thing is if you actually understood the timeline and the things he's saying, he is so easily proven wrong. And I think he found some of those.
Oh, I did. They're all. And here's the thing, Jack. When I dissected it, I don't just dissect it by looking at it. I have it all noted from when I did it. It's all in notebooks. It's all per seconds. Everything that's done how it should be. So, and I also said that to Snafu Snaps, and I'll say it right now. If Chemo's watching ever, anybody's watching. Chemo, if you have the balls to come on Jack's panel to be questioned about what you said about Jack, that's very strong claims, then you be a man that would let Jack respond and somebody to critique you. But to go on Snafu Snaps and say all these claims without nobody able to critique you or rebuttal some of them or most of them or all of them, whatever the case may be, that's just cowardness in my world.
Yes. And this is actually what I've offered to Snafu as well. He's been a villain. Hey, this is a false what's up, Cynthia. I'm not a big fan of the imposters.
It's probably Snaps. Probably Snaps will try and porn bomb you. If it's not Cynthia, I don't know. But
well, here it said Daisy is right, Tarek is wrong, and so I looked. That's not the real what's up, Cynthia. Anyway,
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Cynthia sounds like that. And again, if I'm wrong, correct me. But to make a claim about anybody, okay. Here's the thing, Jack. Right? Snafu Snap had claims like lately, the past week, that he said he raped somebody from his own family and abusive. Right? I said to him, even on OTW, when I was exposing him, that nobody should say that even about Snafu Snaps unless you have a claim that's 100% correct, because that would also back up your claim, because that's how it should be all across the board.
And here's something I've tried pointing out. Snafu is not alone. There's been many people. Daisy may be just the newest opportunity. There's been many people who have come across my path, and they've been very generous with their attacks and accusations of me. But to Snafu's credit, he has reached out. Why he hasn't encouraged Chemo to have an adult conversation with me? Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to speak with Chemo about his behavior and his actions. The man literally broke into my house, was physically violent with me in my house, and that's who Snafu wants to claim as a righteous witness. No, he's clearly out of his mind with an agenda that I don't really understand.
But Jack, even if you want to get a hold of Chemo, like I got information about Chemo. If you want his number, I can get you all that. It's not easy, hard to do. The thing is, I would like to Chemo come on panel to actually put all Snafu's claims to bed. If he's a man of God, like he said he is, he would come and say it on your panel, and you'd be allowed to talk, and then he'll be allowed to answer. That's the correct way of doing it. Not to put it on Snafu Snap and he's just to one side.
Hey, we'll see what the future brings. Welcome, Powder Dusty, and Daisy's been patiently waiting. Now that there's more eye candy here, maybe we can keep conversations more friendly. Daisy, we're not enemies, okay? I promise you that.
Oh yeah, I'm your enemy, baby. I'm your worst nightmare.
We can become good friends very easily.
No, we ain't becoming shit, bitch. I'm your worst nightmare.
Daisy, I bet you could be. But I know there's greater things than that.
Daisy, I bet you could. Bitch, learn what are you that fucking stupid?
You're the one who started singing the song. I didn't even do it.
You're the fucking stupid piece of shit. I don't learn enough about you, dude. I'm taking you down. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am taking you down.
That's okay. That's all right. Daisy,
faggot. Whoever
no, that's okay. Daisy,
I'm not playing. Listen, if you think I'm fucking playing, you're stupid.
Okay, so what do we do now?
This motherfucker Daisy went after children. He has fucked an unconscious woman.
Not true.
I muted you, Daisy.
You muted me because I'm right.
No.
How do you write? Daisy, how do you write? Ask you the question, Jack. Hold on, Daisy. Okay, you heard those things about Jack, right? What are your claims? What's your proof? What is your proof? Somebody said it, hearsay? What is your proof, Daisy? That happened. Someone's word, right? Is that what you're going on? Oh, she's muted.
She might have froze.
This is crazy, Jack. Yeah. Like, this is insanity, dude. Insanity. Okay. Like, to put something out there on anybody. Like, hey, let's just put something on me. I raped a woman, and let's have the proof. There's no proof.
Tarek, here's a theory I have. If in fact God is using me, well, I know I've been tested, and that means others around me are getting tested as well. And I've joked about the choice between, Paul unslaved and I. It's similar to the choice between the Christ and Barabbas. And then I've got Snafu running around telling all these lies as an agent of chaos, clearly feeding the dark energies, and people get to believe whatever they want. So what do we do?
Daisy, what would your ultimate
Did y'all just hear me
fix be?
call? I ain't been muted the whole time. I played your ass, bitches.
But Daisy, where does all your hatred come from? Why do you hate
what the
so much?
fuck
Where
is
does it
happening?
come from?
Do you not understand what the fuck is happening?
I'm asking you to
Mike,
explain it because I'm new.
Do you have a vagina?
Yeah, but Mike, you're not going to get anywhere with her that way.
A vagina?
No.
I don't. Do you? Because you might have a dick, Daisy.
Well, yeah, hell yeah. I got 3 kids out of that bitch. Do you, though?
Yeah, because you're acting like a belligerent man, right? You're not acting like a woman. God made you a woman. Act like a woman, Daisy. Act like a woman. Be graceful.
I think you're a piece of shit.
Daisy.
I'm a piece of shit. You've never talked to me ever.
You're
weak.
Hey,
Mike.
Right. Why? Because I don't agree with you?
You're weak.
No, Mike.
I'm weak.
Just, Mike, make sure you don't piss off Flow Station. That's have a crush on Flow State. She will come after you.
I'm telling you.
Daisy, she doesn't realize that me and Flow State are twins. We're twins, me and Flow State.
No, we're not.
I don't know what she's talking about.
No, that's not true at all. There's a big difference there, but she does have a crush on Flow State, so don't mess with Flow State.
Absolutely.
I think we're both Kansans too.
You're what?
Both from Kansas.
Oh, wonderful. See,
actually, I'm from Missouri, but I live in Kansas now.
Yeah, that means it's reachable.
Or is it a reach around?
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Holy cows. Daisy, I chose to take a break from you. You're feisty.
Yeah, I think that's wise.
It is truly lovable, and you are endearing. There's no denying that. But holy cow, sometimes we just got to walk away.
Yeah, I agree, Jack. And Jack, one thing that I swear to God, like 2 days ago, I was actually going over the interview again for some reason. I don't know why, but you know what I noticed in the interview? That even though Snafu Snap was trying to make the narrative that you talked to Nawal and all the BS and everything else besides that, is all the claims he made, they were all talked behind before with chemo before it came on. Because you'll notice it in the middle that they got disconnected. He said, let's go back how we practiced. And then you get somebody like Daisy or anybody else not knowing anything about the situation, just believing one side, no due diligence, nothing at all, and just going with that claim. It's insane.
Tarek, it is insane. There's another religious channel. He's devout Bible and Christian. Can't remember who it is, but he has conversations and discussions, and he's convinced in his head that those accusations are real.
I don't even think that he believes himself. I don't think he believes his accusations. He just runs around and throws them around.
Right, but others do. Other people have bought into the bullshit.
Yeah.
I think he just enables other people who are hostile. I don't know that he has actually no credibility himself, but other people who don't deserve credibility will take it and run with it because it's useful.
I said this before, Flow State. One time when me and you were going at it a little bit, right? And he was like fucking dying for any information. I found a little clip about you that would, I don't know, make you look bad or whatever, right? He took it and flipped it and twisted it. So I was seeing it. I texted him myself and I slapped the text. Snafu snaps, you fucking liar. I have the text and I told him, snaps. That's not what I said about Flow State. He simply told me his own fucking words. He doesn't care. He just wanted to make you look bad.
These people are literally nuts. They don't understand what they're doing.
Birds
and they
of a
don't.
feather.
Well, right. I've been saying this. If you're surrounded by the insane and the weirdos, you got to ask yourself why. So what am I doing? What am I doing to attract this pattern of behavior? Arrogance and short-sighted.
This is all Snafu Snaps' work behind scenes because he's blocked from Flow State, from OTW, from Truth or Cop, everywhere pretty much. So he's trying to do anything behind to make you look bad. That's what it is.
Because he has no clout of his own. He keeps getting channels deleted, and nobody keeps caring about them, right? So the only way that he can get any attention is to leech it off of other people, like Jack, or I guess if OTW is not doing it anymore, and is Paul doing it anymore?
No, Paul hasn't got him on channel at all.
Yeah, Snafu's basically out of places.
Yeah,
he got officially banned when he tried to join today. Banned from StreamYard. So
I was banned
that's
too.
that deep banning.
But hey, Ashley, what you said, it sounds so much like the demonic. Can't create anything on its own, so it sucks off and leeches off of others.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that Snafu is sucking us off?
In his way. In his way, he is. He's
I
draining.
agree. He's slurping as much as he can get.
I don't know.
A little bit of.
I mean, Snafu Snaps is asking for it, Jack. That's okay. I haven't went into at all his Marfugo situation. I can go into it, but I won't get into it now. I'll wait. Because if he keeps doing this shit, Snaps, I will go into the Marfugo situation between you and Marfugo myself.
What I hope is that some of these people, Snafu included, he'll find a different way of seeing what he's doing. Because if he can see the damage of what he's doing, what I was suggesting is Snafu could become an incredible ally for me and what I'm hoping to do. Maybe Daisy can too. We don't know what's possible, but I do know that many people have said never when it comes to Jack. And my life has been an experience. I know not to say never ever again, because when I said I'd never, God proved I was wrong. I never thought I'd lose contact with my son. I never thought I'd lose my career, my life savings. I never thought I could find happiness in that situation. And yet, it's the greatest freedom ever. Realizing that you live each day without attachment, but you get to receive all the opportunities of the day. And we can only embrace the wholeness of the day if we're focused on unity, unifying ourselves with the experience, unifying our mind and our heart, unifying ourselves with each other. That's where life begins. And I think it's happening with us. Please. I don't know.
It's happening somewhere, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Well, you know what's like, okay, like, see how, okay, Jack, here's the thing. Like me, you already know where I stand on some things, and I already know where you stand on some things, right? So I'm at an agreement. That's it. That's where you stand. I'm not going to push that anymore, and we'll go beyond it and just be who we are. I'm sure Flo State the same way. You and Flo State don't agree on everything. I'm sure Flo State doesn't agree with you on many things, or me myself. I don't have to fight with everybody and call them names and pedophile and all the BS because I don't agree with you on some of the things you agree with. That's just all I'm saying. Stupid.
We don't have to. The human ego, right? We're all divided and fighting for power, and we allow disagreements to divide us. And that I think is something that America and maybe the world has lost sight of, is the ability to communicate with disagreements and yet not allow it to create these great divides where we can't understand, can't forgive each other. This online experience, Flow State, he's been a great example for me. Him and Machine Lies, even Tard. What I found has been beneficial, and what I think my weakness has been, is being able to speak the ugly truth, right? Because the truth is insulting sometimes, and people show how insulting they are, but being able to speak without the emotional reaction, because I get caught up in my feelers a lot. Many of you have shown me that that's not the best approach.
Yeah, but I do agree with Flow State, Jack. Snafu has an agenda. He always had an agenda. And like I said before, even last week I mentioned it because I was trying to shut him up. That Snafu doesn't make his own videos. Most of his videos that actually that are put on his channel, they're sent by an entity. They're not. He's pushing an agenda, and that's what I'm saying. Snaps, you keep pushing it, I will eventually have to expose who the source is.
Absolutely. Hey, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark.
Are you going to let Daisy back up first?
Well, and that's what I was just thinking. There's a lot of options. Because Daisy has been patient. Thank you for sticking around, and welcome back, Daisy.
First of all, Snafu doesn't go after anybody unless there's. Is that you, the brainwashed one?
That's Derek.
Yeah.
Snafu doesn't go after anybody.
Don't matter. Who just said they lived in Kansas? Is that my good-looking buddy over here?
Yeah, that's your hot looking.
Where are you at in Kansas, baby? I'm in Kansas.
You betcha.
That's your crush.
I'm in Kansas City.
You're 3 hours from me.
Holy cow, Flo, you're in trouble, man.
On the Kansas side?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flo, move as soon as possible.
Oakland Park?
Close to Olathe.
I gotcha.
He's single, by the way, guys. He's single.
You want to meet yourself? I'll meet you. Mike is brainwashed. Jack is a cult.
That's what's true.
I will keep on this. I know this. I know Jack is not good people. I will keep
okay.
I have been calling now to do this. And you sit there, Mike, all your chat. Do you have your green card, bitch?
Do I have my green card?
No, you don't, do you?
She's thinking
you're
just
more.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think you are a
so what
piece of shit?
Daisy, am I a Mexican? Daisy, am I Mexican? Am I Mexican, Daisy?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm Italian.
You're a brainwashed piece of shit.
Is that why you offered to do my roof?
I'm Italian.
We're done.
That's why I saw you on the roof.
You understand? We're done.
No, it's okay, Daisy. Did you get Daisy? I'm asking you a question, Daisy.
Jack,
did you get a green card that said white trash on it? White trash.
Because you have done wrong.
I'm Daisy. I'm trying to shit.
Do you understand?
Right.
What do you?
Oh, like
no, Daisy. You're a drunken, racist bastard. You just basically said I was an illegal alien. I was born in the United States.
Are you his?
I look like a from the jet. Yeah.
Jack, you are.
Daisy, how long did you play linebacker? How long did you play linebacker for the Jets? How long?
You own several channels. People have.
Daisy, how long did you play linebacker for the Jets? How long? How many years did you play NFL?
Do you have a heart? Do you have a heart?
Is that for who, Jack?
Obviously, you don't. Daisy, why are your hands bigger than mine?
Mike, why are you being so emotional?
Yeah, I know. I don't know where you're going with this, Mike. You're not going to get anywhere with Daisy trying to like throw out homonyms and stuff like that. You're not going.
Daisy's acting like a man while he's acting like a bitch.
I just don't get it.
I'm way more of a man than that motherfucker ever. I've been a man.
Are you
I had
really?
to do
Well,
my kids. I had to raise my kids.
Yeah.
I'm a man. I was a man and
I
a
raised
woman.
my kids. I raised
But
my kids, and they don't curse and chain smoke.
Listen to this. I'd beat the fuck out of you. If I ever seen you, I'll beat the fuck out of you because you're a piece of shit.
So Daisy, a fucking fat old woman who beat a man twice your
But
size.
Mike, you know she's a little bit intoxicated. Like, you have to be careful.
You're a brainwashed
I'm just saying, like, you should know better, bro.
Let her go. Let her go. Let her go.
Say it. Say it.
Hey, Daisy.
I will say it. Daisy, I'll say it. Daisy, I'll say it. Daisy,
you are wasting
Daisy,
our air.
I'll say it.
You need to fucking
You're white
go.
trash. Daisy, I'll say it. You're white trash.
I want to pause. Daisy, earlier it was kind of joked, you know, Jack Talcott, what kind of life coach are you? What could you learn? How about right here and now?
You're not a life coach, dude. And if you are, I'm finding you because I have life coach connections. You will not be one. I watched a deal that said you thought about murdering people.
Daisy,
you said it out of your mouth.
Oh my God.
You
be
now.
a life coach. You will not. Sorry.
Daisy, I'm trying to talk with you now. Okay.
You're a piece of shit, dude. You're a piece of shit.
I know. And what I'm trying to offer you, Daisy, if you pause right now and you just breathe out. Breathe, not just breathe in, but breathe out and relax and rest your mind. We can have stillness and peace right here. It's amazing. It's so amazing how simple it works.
You do not belong around people, and I'm sorry. I gotta do it.
Okay. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
I gotta do it.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Belong around. If you're a life coach, bitch, you won't be very long.
I know. Daisy, you've got to do what you've got to do.
You said you had murderous thoughts out of your own fucking mouth.
All right, Daisy, calm down a little bit. Calm down. Not that bad.
You're correct.
We all have crazy thoughts in our life. I'm sure we did. You gotta block them and go from there.
You fucking faggot.
Why? Daisy. He's human. Why? He's a human being.
Faggot. Not a life coach. Not a life coach.
Daisy. I
take this seriously.
I know.
I take this very fucking seriously because I know life coaches.
I know. I'm experienced.
Daisy.
Daisy. I know.
You got me. You got me.
I know. I got you.
You can laugh all you want. You can laugh.
I'm laughing.
I'm done.
I'm a murderer.
Coach.
You're fucking done, dude.
Coach Daisy is going to make sure of it. I understand.
Nothing.
I understand, Daisy. You've got to do what you've got to do.
Motherfucker.
Absolutely.
You fucking know better than that shit.
I know. And yet, how dare I? I'm still here.
You will be held accountable.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I know.
By who? By who?
You have to do what you have to do.
Don't laugh at me to have a life coach on here talking about murder. And you're laughing at me.
Daisy,
you're laughing at me.
Daisy, hasn't everybody had a thought once or twice?
Right. Yeah, I'm assuming everybody did.
I've had the thought, but I'm not a life coach.
Oh, you're a life coach.
Don't you think that all life coaches?
Yes, you are. You're coaching the shit out of me today.
You're a liar. You're a fucking liar.
Daisy, you're coaching the shit out of me today. And everyone has had dark thoughts.
Talks about murder.
Daisy, I'm just being honest.
$150 that you bitch. Listen, I'm telling you, you fucked with the wrong motherfucker.
I believe it. I've
I
been
know
told that
exactly
before.
what the fuck I'm talking
With
about.
a lot of the
And
wrong
you fucked up.
motherfuckers.
Who's
I know.
laughing? Is that Mike? Is
It's,
that a
no,
nigger
it's not
Mike
Mike.
No,
laughing?
It's actually
I
Terry. It's
got your
Terry.
ass, dude. I
I
got
know.
your ass.
I know. I know, Daisy.
Daisy,
These
you want
guys
my
are
ass? Is
laughing
that
at
what you said?
this
You want
shit.
my ass?
These guys are laughing at you talking about murder and you're a life coach.
Daisy.
No,
How
They
can
not
might
the
you
be
point.
laughing
straighten
at
these
me.
guys out? No, hold
We're
on.
laughing about your
How
tone.
do
Your
you
tone.
straighten this out? How do
Daisy,
you
Daisy, how
straighten
many
this
fingers?
out?
How many fingers I hold up? How many fingers am I holding?
That
Oh, she got
many,
you there, Mike.
nigger.
She's sober.
That fucking many.
She got you. She got
I'm
you.
gonna tell you something right now. This motherfucker's laughing, and your dick is getting ready to hit the dirt. So why don't you talk to your
Daisy,
fucking
you're a
bitch
joke.
boy?
You're a joke.
No, this
Sober,
ain't no
Daisy,
shit.
sober up.
He's claiming to
Get
be
some
a
help.
life
Get some
coach.
rehab. Get some
Even
help.
if it's
Get some
real,
help.
he's fucked. And if it's fake, he's more fucked. You got me?
Daisy,
Daisy,
I'm
get some
not
help.
playing.
Get some help.
You're done. You're
I know.
done.
I
You're
know.
done.
When are you? Please pause. Okay?
Do you
Because if
not
we
believe
pause,
me?
I
You
do believe you.
stupid nigger. You're a
No.
nigger.
Yeah.
You're a
No.
Come
nigger.
on.
Nigger,
Daisy.
nigger, nigger.
Hey, fine.
Let's throw that out there. Yeah,
Fine.
so this doesn't get on there.
Holy cows, man. Daisy.
Jack, I need
Go ahead.
Daisy, if you
Jack,
end Jack and put his dick in the dirt, where are we gonna hang out?
Jack, I knew you had soul, bro, but I didn't know you were that deep. I knew you had soul, my man. No, that's no good. That's no good.
It's crazy
It is no
sauce.
good.
Welcome, Scott to be Intergalactic Life Coach.
Wow, Jack, you're no longer allowed in the Life Coach Federation.
I believe it.
Your
You're
license is
ousted.
revoked.
I'm here to tell you, you have been ousted. You're done. Daisy put in, the recommendation. It went through the proper channels, and now you're done. I mean, it's over.
Who's the
I
proper
think,
channel? Snafu Snaps?
well, that was one of the
Proper.
channels, yes.
The
And
life
there's a few other.
he just told you.
So we need you to turn in your club card.
I also got an email about it. I haven't looked at it yet, but
it's official. I'm getting kicked from the Life Coach Club. But here's what's funny is the words from Daisy, I heard those before. That fucking clown attorney in Washington, D.C., he wanted to tell me, I'm putting an end to you today, an end to this today. And that fucker did. I pissed off the wrong clown. I've been doing that a whole bunch of times in my life. So, Daisy, you're not new. You're in part of a big club. So welcome to the club, Daisy.
Daisy.
I brought you back.
You're fucked, Jack.
I
Better
know.
get a hold of your hold of your hosing, because you fucked.
Daisy, where are we going to meet up if you end Jack Talcott?
That's a question.
Who's that?
True.
We ain't. Yeah, no. You ain't gonna troll my ass.
Well, she's
How are we going to hang
I'm
out?
here.
This is the
That's
only
not
panel
why
I've ever
I'm
seen you
here.
on.
I am here to point out that this piece of shit is a fraud. And it will be. I'm sorry, y'all. Love you, mean it. You're done, Jack. You better get your homestead going on. Because you're fucked.
All right.
Everybody laughing at me? Laugh.
We're laughing at Jack because he's fucked.
Go
Daisy.
ahead. Go ahead.
Daisy, we
laugh.
took your
This
recommendation under.
motherfucker claims he's a life coach.
No, we just took away his credentials.
Not.
Didn't you hear us take away his
You are
credentials?
not
Right,
a
Daisy.
life coach. You
Right.
are not.
It's
And
been
if
confirmed.
you're fucked. You're
Can we
fucked.
speed date Margot and
so
Daisy?
Fucked.
There you go.
You're so
I know. Daisy, please pause. We got another guest, and I don't know if you two have met or not. Well, welcome, Margot. See you, friend.
Hello, Jack. Flo, I'm very angry right now.
Why?
Uh-oh.
At me?
Uh-oh.
You are hitting on Daisy, and it's not right. You're cheating.
I
on
didn't
me.
know that you were watching.
Well, Daisy, I will fight you for my flow.
Can we speed date them?
Yo, what?
Hey, the gauntlet's being thrown here, and Daisy's closer to flow state
I
than
don't
Margot
understand what
is.
fighting for
So
a flow is. What's a
Jack, go ahead
fighting
and
for a
speed date
flow?
them for a minute.
I don't know how to do that, Scott.
Two
You
on the
need
screen
your
alone.
tampon adjusted? I don't understand what that means.
I'm flow state. That's my other channel is called Flow State. She's talking about me.
Yes.
Well,
Daisy-
I mean, you can have her. I don't give a fuck.
Well,
I'm not gonna
Daisy,
fight for shit.
Daisy, you've kind of been raining on my parade up
Bitch,
here. You
fuck
kind
off. I ain't gonna fight for no. You can have his ass. I don't
Well,
even know. You know what? We're not. That ain't what this is.
That was quick.
well, Daisy, I'll say what it is. You
She's
won't.
really in the mic.
No, yeah. What? What is it?
It's whatever I say. I've been here a hell of a lot longer than you.
No, actually, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
You want to meet on the main street?
Sure.
Catch me
We can
outside.
go
How
with
about
it real
that?
quick.
Do you know how to find the street?
I
That would be
beat
a
your
good fight.
fucking ass. You
Okay.
don't come in here and tell me shit. I didn't even know who Flo was, bitch.
I
Daisy.
think
Well,
Daisy.
Daisy, it's
But
Miss Bitch to you.
No, I don't like women. No, hell no. I would.
Oh,
beat
I
the
think
fuck
you
out
like
of her.
women. I think you like women.
No, I think I'd beat the fuck out of you.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I think I would. You want to
No.
meet? Where are
Sure.
we meeting? Well, no, of course not, you pussy bitch.
I'm not a pussy.
Don't
I'm
come
a
in
bitch,
here and
but
throw
I'm not a
fucking
pussy.
arms and then not fucking want to meet.
I'll meet.
You
I'll meet up with
stupid
you.
fuck.
No,
Get
I'm not
outta
stupid
here.
either.
You're a fucking stupid bitch.
Well, this is called YouTube, and
It's
if
not
you
called nothing. You're fucked.
Oh, okay.
You don't come in here at me and not want to fucking. Don't do it. I will fuck you up. Till
Well, I'll
next
tell you.
Tuesday, bitch. You
Let
won't even know what hit you.
You know
Don't
what,
do
Daisy?
that to me.
Daisy, you're in love with Jack.
Fuck
Admit
off.
it. You are in love with Jack.
There you go.
That's why
What?
you'll let me have flow. You want Jack.
Oh, hell no.
Yep. Good call, Margot.
You
Good
bitch.
call.
You
I
want
would beat
Jack's
the
baby.
fuck out of you.
You want
Where you at? Where
Jack to
you
be
at?
your baby
I'll
daddy.
beat you so fucking. You won't even know what hit you, bitch.
Jack, you guys could have a pretty good looking love child.
Jack is a fucking cult piece of shit. He's raped somebody.
Daisy,
He's
are you
fucking been
fertile?
around
He needs
children
another
and
kid for
done
his cult.
bullshit. And you
Daisy.
think I love that?
Yep. You love what I offer. I think
love Jack.
Okay, hold on. Did you just hear what happened?
Daisy, is it me or is it Jack? Choose one.
No,
Did you just
flow
hear
your
what
mind.
just happened?
No.
Jack admitted. He just admitted to it.
Which part?
He admitted that he wants to have a baby with you. So when are you guys going to get together?
No, that's not what just happened. You're not going to do that.
Yes, he did that. You're going to do
This is
that.
being recorded, by the way.
We are live on YouTube. Everybody knows that.
Do you not just see what you did, Jack?
No.
You fucked up, dude.
Please help me know. What did I fuck up? What did I admit to or reveal that I'm oblivious to? You're a mystery, my friend.
Because I'm a mystery because I don't fall into your shit. You have raped a woman. You've been with a child. You are bullshit. And she just said what? And you didn't say nothing.
Daisy, what I said is I agreed with her. You're here because you love what I offer.
Yeah, no, hell no, I don't.
Yep, you do, Daisy.
No, I wouldn't. No,
Yep.
I don't.
Yep, you just don't know it yet.
No,
You'll learn.
No, I'm loaded.
You love me.
No, dude.
Yep.
No. Don't do that to yourself.
Daisy, there's only 87 million other channels, and you chose this one.
I would.
Yep.
Claim self-defense. Period.
Jack and Daisy. That's
as you should.
Say.
It's not funny.
You should always
raped a woman when she was passed out. Yes, you did.
Daisy.
Do you know that to be a fact? Do you know that to be a fact, Jay?
I heard it was actually snafu.
And it was not funny. I agree with you, Daisy. That allegation is not funny.
That's from your buddy growing up.
He's a confused man.
Could he be
lying? No, you're a confused man. You're a cult piece of shit.
I know
you're the one that's confused. This dude's honest.
Daisy.
He said he was a fucking liar. Yeah.
Daisy.
You're the one that's lying.
Daisy.
Daisy. You stupid motherfucker.
Now, wait a second. Daisy knows Snafu personally?
Oh, my God.
Just
bitch,
from
I don't
online.
know who you are, but you are
she's allowing herself to get caught up in lies, and she doesn't know how to figure out what's real.
I know.
Not
this.
yet.
It's not
She's
lies.
How do you know? How do you know? How?
Do you visit them at the mental health center?
Doesn't know. Here, this is an example of something I wrote. Daisy, please. This is an example.
This feeling about Jack when this first started. Telescope said that Jack run Troll Central. I didn't know nothing else. I came in here as why are you running a Jesus channel and a Troll Central channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all the fuck that happened.
And I'm not running Troll Central. And you found out you got misled.
No, bitch, you're a liar. You're a liar.
Oh my goodness. Holy
hey, Daisy, do you think he's running that just because he looks like a troll or what?
No, he did BTM too. People
runs
have almost
this and...
wanted to take their lives because of this fucking nigger right there.
Oh, there
and
you go.
I am on your ass, and I will not let go. You got me? Do you fucking got me?
Hey, I'm giving a little shout out to Troll Central, whoever does run that, because it's not me. It really is not me. And that's the fact of your paradox. You can't believe that I run a Jesus channel and a troll channel. Well, I don't. I just run this channel the best I can. Sometimes this channel runs me, but
the same way you've done wrong to children and raped a girl when she was passed out.
Not accurate, Daisy.
I believe it. I think you're a piece. I'm sorry, y'all.
How about
I hope
this?
y'all figure this out. I hope y'all figure this out. I hope y'all do.
Daisy, you made this act. Hold on, Daisy. Daisy, do me a favor. Shut the fuck up for a minute. Daisy, shut up for a minute. Shut up for a minute.
How about this? Fuck you, nigger.
How about fuck you, you fucking fat cow?
Get me off of here. I'm done.
Listen,
you
Daisy, is that?
We'll find out.
Bye, Daisy.
Fuck, you know, it's like legitimately. Tell me your source other than Safu. Were you there in the room? Do you know this is a fact? I mean, you keep saying this as if you have firsthand information. Please shut the fuck up, you dumb drunk bitch.
We're all experiencing one reality, but we've got a lot of different opinions on what's happening. Thank you, Scott.
I heard you say Chemo was a fucking jailbird and all kinds of shit. Tarek did some investigation in that earlier I listened to. It's like, come on, if this is not verified, if you weren't charged, what the fuck is going on? This is what is it? McCarthyism? Throw him in the fucking boat and see if he floats?
That's kind of what it's been. But that's the shit show of our society. The ego is out of control. But what I saw reminded me of a note I wrote down earlier. The idea of how anger, it's actually, that's right. I think it was inspired from the Life Center sermon. But the idea is how anger destroys our joy, our exploration, When we get angry, we're not looking for paths to grow, paths to share excitement. We're looking to cause damage. And for whatever
May I
reason,
add to that, Jack?
Please do, please.
I think anger is just displaced fear.
That's what I've learned. I thought I was angry most of my life. It turns out I was a scared little boy. I was a coward.
That's pretty much how I look at Flo when he gets angry.
I don't see Flo getting that angry very often, though. That's where he shines.
Yes, Scott.
He gets angry with me quite often.
I get frustrated with you.
With you. Frustrating. Yes. Frustration comes out as anger. And I've seen myself where I get frustrated and angry. It's really like a toddler. Can't explain themselves, can't explain their emotions. They're just frustrated.
Yep, that's what Flo does. He gets all toddler-like.
That's what I do.
I'm going to don't worry, I'll spank him. I'll spank him.
He needs it. You should.
I will.
Just make sure that Katie's approval is stamped
Oh,
on it.
she approves. Katie and I are.
She would probably think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
The only way I'll watch is if Katie's there. That's it.
No, I already said you can't watch.
Damn it.
Katie can watch, though.
And
Katie
Jack can too.
No, that would just be weird.
It would be.
I think that's what flows into.
Not with Jack. Jack's like our brother.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Well, who's going to say praise God in the background?
There you go. You'll have to have a recording device in there. Some kind of. Oh,
Scott, you're not ever allowed to watch already.
You'll be saying, "Oh my God, you'll love it so much." That's
that might be true.
All right, I digress. I'm going to yield, Jack.
I have this feeling that Margot's like this. Margot's like this woman that I met years ago who was an actual supermodel. She was actually on a bunch of different.
I'm gonna cam down and fap real quick.
Bunch of different shows, and this woman, a couple years older, but so well versed in the art of pleasuring men. And I was like, holy fuck, where did this woman come from? It was like one of the the enlightening experiences of life when I was younger. So Margot has that air about her that she might enlighten you, Flo.
I will tell you that when I was in undergrad the first time, I had to write a theory.
Is this the pecker theory?
The penis theory, yeah. Okay.
No, I'm not into all that because
refresh us. There's people watching that don't know about the penis. I think it's a fantastic theory.
Everyone's into it. It's a developmental stage theory. There's the identity theory, which is for teenage boys that are trying to find themselves. And then there's penis submergent, where all men are submerged within a 6-foot penis. And then there's penis gold, when all men believe their penis is made of gold. And there's penis modification, when men realize they better get a job and take care of their lives, because even though penises are great, they're not everything. And then there's penis identity secondary and penis modification secondary. Keep in mind, though, that all men at any time can slip right back into penis gold. That's the 2-minute version.
Does this translate to vagina envy shit? I mean, because it sounds like you guys have the fucking lock on that with that gash, period.
Well, yes and no. The vagina doesn't come into it, but women go through.
Only because it's not 6 foot. That would be disgusting, right?
That's Daisy probably has a 6 foot vagina.
You think a 6-foot vagina is disgusting, but not a 6-foot dick?
I mean, most women want the 6-foot dick. No guy wants a 6-foot vagina.
No, women go through the stages as well, but it's still the penis theory. We deal with penis identity. We deal with penis submergent. We definitely deal with penis gold. All women go through a penis gold. That's when we love the bad boys. And
that would be a terrible monster to have in a movie, a fucking 6-foot vagina.
So
we're going to name it Daisy, though, for sure.
Which penis stage are all three of us in, if you had to guess from the hip?
Oh, that's a good one. I can't think of penises and think of Jack Talcott at the same time.
Fair enough.
Never have. Jack, that's not a dig. It's just,
Nope.
the relationship you and I have always had. There's never been an ounce of sensuality between us. It's just we're
Okay,
we're
what
Margo and
kind
Jack.
of vagina would he be?
Agreed.
I don't. Okay, Jack forgot what a vagina looks like. Number one.
I'm a born again virgin. It's been so long, I have no memories anymore.
And he doesn't want to. That's the
thing.
Hey, Jack, did you grow back your hymen?
Until you hit up all the comments on that Kendra G video, I don't want to hear shit out of you.
I know. There's been opportunities available.
You're either asexual or still in the closet until you at least respond to one of those comments there.
I'm committed.
Okay.
I'm committed. I trust that. Here's the reality. I was thinking these thoughts through, and I know how unbelievable the ideas can be, but somehow, if somehow, some way, Donald Trump decides he wants to talk to Jack, and I actually have conversations with these
I
guys.
told you were closeted. I'm trying to talk to you about all the women on Kendra G in the comment section who want to adopt you, and you're like, I'm just really interested in Donald Trump.
I'm focused on power.
Yes, you are.
Well, the idea is, should that happen, if somehow I become like a national part, a national name,
national part,
I think there will be support.
Which
this was
stage
the idea.
Is
This is the path, as unbelievable as it is. If I can get support and belief from people who know me, right, and somehow achieve some influence and some change in the greater picture, well, then people who don't know me, they don't know me yet, but I think there will be people who want to save the mantle and want to preserve the homestead of where things are at. And I think the future, there will be plenty of women and time available for me to explore.
Daisy will be first in line.
Who will?
Yeah.
Daisy.
Daisy's concerned about the homestead too, which is why she's trying to get out all these people without green cards.
That's part of her checklist, is checking out the green card status. I've noticed that.
I don't think I've seen you ask for not one person's green card.
Not yet. Although there may.
Although if you get into power, I could definitely see you demanding papers. Why are you out this late? Why are you out of your camp?
Everything is possible.
Praise God.
And you know what, Daisy, she was flipping me off a few minutes ago, but she has been pretty patient. She's sticking around. And Daisy, I do love you, my sister. You're part of this crazy adventure. And I tell you what, I'm not the troll central. Okay? And I'm not the other accusations. I'm not a rapist. I don't take advantage of women when they're sleeping.
Bullshit.
I don't.
Bullshit, dude. You're a hidden motherfucker.
Well,
Bullshit.
Never say never, Daisy.
You're the one that said never, motherfucker. I didn't say it.
Well, you're saying it with conviction, though you know.
I didn't say it. You just did.
Right.
Don't put that on me.
Daisy.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Maybe this was a bad point.
Say never.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a chance you and Jack will hook up.
Hell no.
Oh, it's happening.
I'd put this bitch right here. I'll grab this bitch by the scruff and put her on that motherfucker, but not me.
Have you ever tried to bathe a cat, Daisy? Because
Actually,
that's what
I
you'd be
would
dealing
not
with.
even do. I wouldn't wish that. I don't even know who you are, bitch. But I wouldn't wish that on you.
I want to thank you for that visual there, Daisy.
Daisy, that would be like bathing a cat.
I
I'd
would
climb
be
up on top of
so
your head.
happy if that happened.
I've bathed a lot of animals, motherfucker.
I bet you have.
I don't like that bitch. She's fake. This bitch right here is as fake as you are, Jack. That's all I can say.
Things are not always as they seem.
No, you're right. I'm telling you, if you are a life coach, you're fucked. I'm telling you. Just by what you have and what you're fucked, dude.
But Daisy,
You
wouldn't
won't
I
be
be?
one no more. No,
But Daisy,
listen to me. I'm not playing.
I
You're a
hear
piece
that.
of shit.
You feel that.
And I am going to fucking try my damnedest. My damnedest to get you the fuck off of this, motherfucker. You are not a life coach.
What are
And
you
if
going to do with your
are,
time then? Where are you
you're
going to go?
fucked. You are fucked. I don't even go after people like this. Do you get me? Do you get people on here?
Jack, she's in love with
Do
you
you
for
get
real,
me?
man. This is
I
strong
don't go
love.
after people like this. I do not
Daisy,
do this.
admit your feelings for Jack right now. Just go ahead and let him out. Come out of the fucking dark
Go
and tell him
on.
how you really feel.
You gotta. Are you?
Tell him you
got
love
a
him.
little
Listen.
2-inch
Tell Jack.
penis?
Tell
What do
Jack
you
what he
have?
means to you. Tell
Daisy.
Jack what he means to you.
What I can say and what you can say. Let's everything.
I think you're wet, Daisy.
I am
I think you're
telling
really
you.
wet.
She is moist.
How do you know?
We can tell.
We can tell.
Jack,
No,
Jack.
I mean, how do you know?
That you're wet?
You wanna grab my? What do you wanna do? You wanna grab my cooch? Y'all are laughing at me. I'm not playing.
I'm not laughing.
We're not playing.
This is not something to play with. A life coach is not something to play with.
Jack wants
What do you
to
think
coach
Jack
you.
should do? What do you think Jack should do then? What is he going to do?
Hey, well,
He wants to coach
should
you.
he do?
He
He
wants
should
to
turn himself in for what he's done. And he should drop his YouTube channel and you cult-like pieces of shit follow him. I mean,
Daisy,
I don't know.
this is where we hang out.
No, yes, I'm gonna try my hardest. I am.
Well, you realize that
I am.
If the rape allegation was true, the statute of limitations is decades over.
And you are a cunt saying what?
Wow, Daisy.
I will beat the fuck out of you.
Hold on.
Telling me that
Daisy.
even if a rape allegation,
Daisy.
the statute of limitations is up from a whore saying this?
Excuse me, Miss Daisy. Miss Daisy, excuse me. Would you talk? Come on, I'm a pastor. You gonna talk to me like that, Miss Daisy?
What bitch just said the statute of limitations is up? What bitch just fucking? What whore? What fucking whore? What
Daisy.
fucking whore would ever say that?
I need you to calm down, right? I need you to get the seed of Satan out of your mouth.
You fucking get raped, nigger, and get the seed of Satan out of you. Now put that fucking cunt back up here that just said the statute of limitations.
Beyond my help, brother.
Put that cunt back in this motherfucker.
Daisy.
Oh God.
Daisy,
Okay.
please take a breath. Take a breath. Let's calm down.
This cunt just said it doesn't matter. There's a statute of limitations even though you rape somebody.
Well, wait a second. Who's on your shirt, Daisy? Who's on your shirt?
Hold of this fucking cunt.
Who's on your shirt, Daisy?
How no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
How fucking dare you?
Who's on your shirt, Daisy?
You as a fucking anything of a woman, you fucking dick piece of Oh my God, I would kill this motherfucker. No, I wouldn't.
Take a breath, please.
How dare you fucking
Take a breath.
How
Daisy,
dare you?
Daisy, please take a breath. You're clearly emotional
I
and
was
upset.
killed, yeah, because I've been raped several times. Fuck this fucking bitch.
Okay,
Fuck this motherfucker.
Daisy,
I
I
will.
can, please.
I
Thank you.
think I think you weren't raped, and you're
There is
claiming that
no
you're raped.
statute of
Well,
You're
and
limitations.
Jack,
a fucking
she's
idiot.
wearing a Trump shirt. Trump has been
Convicted of rape.
convicted of being a rapist.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. That's
Well,
bullshit.
That's not what
how
the
do you
judge
know?
said.
That
How do
is
you know
bullshit.
that?
Y'all have been lied to.
You mean the judge lied to us when he convicted Trump for that, and then
Yes.
there was a fucking $800 billion fine that he had to pay that woman?
Yes.
I do think
And
it was a
how much
bullshit
did
charge,
that
and she was a
fucking
bullshit
bitch
$800
have to
woman.
billion.
come back and pay Trump?
It was a crazy amount of money.
May I
800
ask you a
How much
question,
did
Miss
that bitch have
Daisy?
to
800
come
million,
back
something
and
like that.
pay Trump, motherfucker?
Miss
You
Daisy, may
will
I ask
not
you a
do
question?
that. You will not. You're taking as many times as I've been raped. You're taking that and putting it with Trump.
That's
And
really
this
hard for me to
fucking
believe
cunt
that
whore
anybody would want
that needs her
to.
fucking eyelashes pulled out one by motherfucking one. And I
Daisy,
would do it.
Daisy,
I would fuck
I'm
you
sorry.
up, bitch.
I'm sorry that you've
There
been
is no statute of
multiple time victim
limitations,
of that.
or there is. And she just threw that fucking shit away. Are you
Daisy,
kidding me?
Daisy, I'm sorry that you've been victimized
Oh, I
multiple
fucked you
times.
up.
Wait, slow down, Daisy. We're sorry that you've been the victim of that fucking chaos and heinous shit. But that doesn't necessarily mean you're being a victim makes Jack a predator.
thank you.
So now Flow State, on the other hand, could be. I fucking seriously have questions about him.
I ain't gay, but I would grape you just to prove a point, Scott.
Just to prove a point.
Yeah, but the
Hey,
thing is I just read the company policy, and it's only sexual harassment if he doesn't want it.
You don't know. I might want it.
hey, blessing. Sincerely, today has been the numbers have been, there's been people tuning in for whatever reason. The participants and the energies have been great. And truly, I've been doing this every day for years, and I am happy as well. Thank you. Happy to see people showing up.
Jack,
Please.
I think it's great that I'm very sorry that Daisy is as upset as she is. That was not my intention, but to watch you, take it in stride and realize that she is a human being that does need to be taken care of. But I will be more careful moving forward. I don't want to upset her again.
Thank you, Margot. That's this awareness. We're all learning about each other as we go. And I theorize that I'm not alone, but in my experience, I see people working through a lot of past memories with me and what I say. And today's happenings, not intentional, but some emotions came up. And Daisy's heart is there.
So this is like non-consensual therapy.
In a way, it is
Non-consensual Gestalt therapy.
Well, and I'm assuming she's intoxicated, very intoxicated.
And it
And
appears that way.
obviously, that will, stir up a lot of emotions. And
you know what that means, Jack? She'll love you in the morning.
She loves me. There's no denying I'm in her heart and in her mind, but the mind and her and heart are clearly divided, at least in Daisy so far.
I think she's going to be like the Grinch, and her heart's going to start to grow.
I do not. No.
You do too. Yes,
No.
you do. Yes, you do. It's true.
No, I don't.
You are infatuated.
You want to see this strong ass bitch right now?
Some people are smitten. You're smote, baby.
I think Jack is fucking y'all, and you're stupid, and you can fuck off.
I think you
Well,
love
then why
Jack.
do you come back? Why do you come back day after day?
8 million other channels, but you came here.
Watch her end up being right about Jack, and he's troll central, and like he's been living this double life the whole time, and
that would
we
be
all
some
missed
fucked
it.
up shit. He's not actually getting kicked out. That's a whole story. And
well, I mean, he's definitely not actually getting kicked out. He's been getting kicked out for like 5 years now.
It's been a while.
I know. This is the thing. People have been betting against me a long time, and I haven't failed yet, but I sure as hell haven't succeeded. But it's all coming together. Life is coming together. It moves us forward in time, either way. So today I've been...
Jack, so they're not renewing your lease. How many days? What's your plan? Who are you moving in with? Daisy?
She's already left the stream, so
no.
I'm not sure you can count on that.
How many days are you? I mean, what, weeks? A month?
I have until midnight of the 23rd next month.
Okay.
So, and there's still a lot of unanswered questions. I'm just trying to...
Have you started digging a moat yet?
Not yet.
Have you gotten alligators?
No, they'd freeze. It's cold as shit around here right now.
Not if you got a heater in the moat.
You can put sweaters on them. There's all sorts of things on Etsy.
Well, usually people just get buffalo skins and put them on the alligators.
Right.
You're confusing alligators with Native Americans again.
Just get a couple bears and some bobcats. They're around there.
What about the drawbridge?
Hey, seriously, if we're gonna deliberate on ideas of getting a moat and self-defense, I think I've got a better chance of speaking with Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
No, I think we could dig you a moat before then. We could dig you a moat before then. We could dig you a moat this weekend.
Well, there's homeowners association. There's all these rules and covenants that I agreed to. I'm a part of. So a moat doesn't fit in, not without the structural and...
We could rent a backhoe, and we could have you a moat trenched out in like 2 days.
Yeah, but Jack, you don't pay HOA fees.
The property owner does. Oh, that's right. It's their rules to follow, not mine.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, but how are they going to enforce those rules if they can't get past the fucking moat?
Exactly.
I think I have a better idea. I've seen a guy that's selling Ukrainian tanks on eBay. You just put one of them fuckers in your front yard and see who's fucking with you.
Yeah, but there's regulations on how you can like load those things. What I think that he should do is maybe commission a killdozer.
A killdozer, Mad Max style.
Here, I've got Jack G here. He's filled with ideas, I'm sure.
Well, Jack, my cousin's security company will work for you. They know where your house is.
What was that, JG?
Sorry, JG.
All right. When I have a boner, right, I'm trying to get my dick 1 inch bigger when I have a full boner. Do you guys have any advice on how I can make that happen?
Stop drinking so much Mountain Dew. I heard Mountain Dew makes your boner smaller.
You see that tunnel behind you? Staple it to the top and jump off.
It depends on where you're measuring as well.
No, I'm serious. Like when my cock is fully erect, I just want it 1 more inch bigger, not 2, not 3. Just ideally,
the trick is to start your measurement further back on your taint.
Well,
right.
if you know how to use it correctly, it doesn't matter how long it is.
If your boyfriend had a smaller hand,
for JG.
Man, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking how I can grow my dick 1 inch bigger when I have a full boner.
Go try stretching it.
Stretching? Have you?
Yep.
That works.
Tie weight to it. Tie weight to it and exercise every day, and you got a 50-50 chance of it growing.
Well,
it's either going to grow or it's going to pop right off.
There's also the penile implant with the little pump underneath that goes by your balls.
Put that penile up your ass.
Like it's some Nike Airs. You can pump that.
Yes, exactly.
Holy cows. Is this the troll channel or the Jesus channel? I keep forgetting.
They're merging.
Now you're confused.
Well, Jesus did have a
I'm
penis.
serious. Jack, you're a life coach, right? I'm thinking, hey, you guys might, you and Flo say, I don't know about Scott, but I thought you guys might have some advice. When I have a full boner, I'm trying to get it 1 inch bigger. I thought, hey, they might have a tip or a trick, you know. But
Pardon the pun, tip.
I probably have some vitamins or something I could sell you.
Oh yeah. Especially if you're willing to pay. I'll come up with something for you.
We're now doing the oh my god, who's that guy? Whatever. I just lost the dude's name. Who turned the frogs gay?
JG.
Water's making the frogs gay.
Oh,
Alex Jones. Alex Jones. We're on the Alex Jones grift.
We are. We'll sell you the fix for your short penis.
All right, I gotta go, even though I love this conversation.
I bet.
Okay, bye, Jack.
Good talking to you again, Margo.
Call you the penis lady from now on?
Yes, you may.
All right, penis lady. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
It's been fun and a pleasure. Thank you, Margo. Sincerely.
Thank you, Margo. Anytime she hears anything about
what you thought about
penis,
Noel. Did you hear about Noel going she on
You went Lindsay on you?
She did full Lindsay.
Full
on
frontal
Chaotic
Lindsay.
Truth. Yep.
On Chaotic? Holy cows.
Yeah, this is about a week ago or so.
She's getting around.
I hadn't heard. There's a lot of drama and lore that happens every day in the online community. Just don't allow the drama people to fully infiltrate and take over. Fun sometimes, but not all the time. I agree. I think today was fun. I didn't feel like that. It was crazy stuff, but I'm not sure. Actually, that's a good question. I'm curious too. What does that mean?
She flashed. She pulled her shirt up and flashed to everybody.
Oh goodness. Yeah, but I'm assuming that's what she's talking about.
She came in. She never said a fucking word the whole time. She just comes in, chewing her straw, and then.
I bet that got a reaction. I bet it did something. Hey,
CT didn't even end the stream. He just dropped her off and then kept streaming for like 2.5 more hours. He's nuts.
I haven't been that way for a while. I should check out Chaotic a little bit more, but I'm feeling it is about done. It's time to wrap this one up. I'll let whoever's got what. What are you feeling?
I don't. Oh, are you asking for our final words?
Please.
Okay, yeah, I've got so what time is it? In like 45 minutes, me and Chris Ryder for Public Safety, we're gonna be streaming about Tiger King and Gorilla Tits.
So you're gonna do a debate, or you're doing a panel, or what are you doing?
I think it's a closed panel. He's hosting, I'm restreaming. So that's yeah. I've got the thing up on Powdered Dusty. I'm not doing it on Flow State. It's on the Powdered Dusty.
Sounds fun.
All right. Thanks for having me up. It's been a wild one. Salutes to the chat. Salutes to the panel.
Hey, before you go, you owe me one throwing out OTW.
I sent you your $10 back.
No, hell no. I'm sending it back. I want you to throw them out next time.
All right. Then send it back to me and you've got a credit. All right. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
All right. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And
Jack, it's been real. It's been fun. I'm just going to cut and run, but take care and don't hurt anyone.
Much love to you. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate you, my brother.
Jack, we appreciate you too, brother. Every day you're here, you entertain us. Sometimes we're saddened by the stories. Sometimes we're inspired by the stories. And one thing I know is that we always come back. So there's something special here, something special about you, something special about the people you bring around you. And much love, dude.
Hey, sincerely, thank you. It's been good to see you again, too. It was a nice surprise seeing you show up.
Yeah, I thought I could help with the Daisy situation, but I don't think anybody can help with that except for God.
It's coming together. And if she wants it to come together, it will. If she wants to stay opposed, she will. This is the life we're living. Hey, thank you to you, brother. Whoops. Jack G, anything final?
You got a Jerry Springer style show going. I think you should watch some of his show and take some notes on Springer's tactics and how he did his show, and it'll help yours.
You know what? We can all learn from each other, and I can receive that feedback. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. I'm going to toss you to the back. Today, the topic, brothers and sisters, all of you who tuned in, we're already starting to drop a little bit, but if you missed the beginning, I encourage you, go back and check it out. See where the beginning starts, the energies of the topic, embracing non-duality, embracing unity, realizing love is the way. Jesus spoke the truth as he embodied the truth, and he lived the truth, and he demonstrated the truth with grace. His way of love and light. It is the way and the truth and the light. And it's up to each of us to practice it for ourselves, because I can't prove anything. I can't make anyone understand anything, but what I can do is offer forth my explanations, my testimony, my perspective, and I share forth my testimony, my perspectives, and my observations. I offer that forth with truth, with honesty, with love, simply for the intentions of trying to make a better world, a better place for us all, because you deserve more love. I deserve more love. And once you realize, you surrender the problems and the doubts and the confusion away, once you realize that the confusion and the doubts and the fears, those are in the way, and once you surrender those away, you can embody the peace of knowing the true understanding of love. And walking with love, it brings forth the kingdom of heaven. Because some of the notes, I don't think I even mentioned it today, but it's often in life that what is obvious is not recognized. And this ties into the earlier conversation of the layers of consciousness. And I never really got into the super consciousness, but there's the consciousness of our active mind that we are aware of the happenings. There's a primitive subconscious that's there with the memory of everything. So many more details are in our memories than we're aware of. But beyond the activity of the active mind, the conscious mind, beyond that is the superconscious. You could say it's the Holy Spirit. You could say it's the messenger from God, the truth, the guidance system within us to lead us to the answers that we need to know. It's perfectly happening. Brothers and sisters, I'm filled with hope. I'm filled with inspiration, courage, and lots of goodness is in my heart. I've got it set up. We're going to, if he starts the stream, we're going to forward over to the Truther Cop, and you don't have to stick around, but I'm going to wrap it up from here and thank all of you once again, whether you tuned in live or you tuned in later, my sincere appreciation. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Remember to invite others, and we'll tune back in the future. Till then, choose love, peace for everyone, and live without fear. Thank you again, and God bless us all. Peace.